Welcome back to Boredom Sated. I am Michael, the Dungeon Master. This is the Boredom Crew. This is John, Jonathan, Jared, and Bars. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, they had just managed to fend off a mighty goblin attack by the perpetrators of the last couple of raids and the various other nefarious deeds these guys have been up to. But everyone has been hurt, or a lot of people have been hurt. And people are counting the dead and the wounded are being patched up. The Knights of the Green Flame are looking over the bodies, making sure every one of the goblins are thoroughly dead. Sheriff Hardy is trying to resuscitate his fallen deputy.
Not again.
Yeah, it happens. And what are you guys up to? I'm badly hurt. Are you? We'll start with you.
I'm not that badly hurt.
No? What about you, Zen?
I'm not hurt at all.
No? Okay. You guys are great.
I'm fine. I mean, he healed me.
Yeah, I'm badly hurt.
Are you badly hurt? All right.
I'm down 21 hit points.
Have you ever heard of anyone not being badly hurt?
All right.
Amazingly enough, when you don't stay near the party, it's very easily to take a lot of damage. Unless, of course, you are allowed to do multiple extra actions per round and have no one ever shoot at you.
I shot at him. I just missed. Wow.
You shot at him once every 3 rounds. You had people chasing him for 2 rounds and not actually do anything.
No.
You know what? That's not true.
No, it really is true. Watch the video.
Yeah.
Not true at all. So, what are you guys doing?
Right, lies and deceit. Yeah.
Shush.
Well, I need to get some heals.
We know who's dying tonight.
Well, I mean, if you do what you did again, you should be.
Well, I guess I can do medicine on myself, right?
You would do treat wounds.
You can
Yes.
treat wounds on yourself, yes. You may roll if you wish.
All right.
What did you get? Oh, pretty
You
good.
pass.
21.
21. That's, I'm not critical, but
It's a pass.
you still get
2d8.
2d8.
Roll and roll well.
9.
9.
It's helpful.
Covered
Yeah.
points. Not too bad.
Good.
You can be affected again in an hour.
Okay.
Now, please, everybody make a perception check.
Yeah.
What you get? Ooh. It's dark.
That would be a 7.
Ooh.
8.
You agree. It's dark. What is that?
It's a 14, so that makes it a 24.
Nice.
15.
Okay. So, you two agree it's dark.
Are you sure?
You could have arguing. You notice there are several halfling buildings on fire. Well,
Okay.
it's rather small fires, but obviously the vandals,
Burn.
those goblins that had either attacked or had on their way out decided to be complete utter dicks. Grimdar, however, Grimdar sees much further. You have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So what you notice is, first of all, the Shady Tree Inn was vandalized a bit, but it was one of the most fortified areas, but it suffered a little bit here and there.
And on it somewhere it says "Goblins rule, halflings rule."
Not quite, but you're pretty close. You look beyond, and you see, other than the heap of where those goblin dog creatures and other goblins' bodies. In the distance, you can basically just make out there's several halflings that have been incredibly badly wounded, and there's you see near your blacksmith. They vandalized it again.
Of course they did.
Yes, it pisses you off and your blood boils. Again? Except this might be somewhat worse than before. So what do you wish to do?
Well, first, gotta check the goblin.
Oh, how was Steven, by the way?
Oh, Steven is.
I had healed him too.
I know you did. Yeah, he is down 1 hit point.
No, he's just with a scratch.
He's down half of what I'm down.
Just with a scratch, I think.
Oh yeah, no. We were near the healer, so we're good.
So what do you have to do?
So first, I want to find out what the goblin commander had.
Okay.
And then Because I want to find out that, and then once we're done with that, I want to go over to the inn and see what we can do to heal up the injured halflings, and then I will take the sad walk back to the blacksmith to see what is left
Okay.
of my.
So on the Goblin Champion, you see.
Oh no, he's
Yes.
champion, not a king or a leader.
No, he's got pretty good stuff. He had leather armor, studded leather armor.
Okay.
Of a much better quality than the other J-Bones. He had also he had 2 potions,
Okay.
and he had. You notice his dog. He has a dog slicer. I guess the machete would be the real world equivalent, except it has holes in the middle for extra lightness,
Okay.
lower weight. But you notice that it also, since you're actually no, what is your metal? Your metal smithing is like your craft and the metal smithing, right?
Metal is. I took blacksmithing.
Blacksmithing. Roll that.
So. All right. So my craft. This is the thing that I raised to expert last time. So. This is now at a plus 10, so 22.
22. You notice that despite the crude appearance, the blade is solidly constructed. There's obviously the stereotype that a lot of goblin metallurgy and crafting is very shoddy, and for the most part, it is. This, however, it's not even close to it's even beneath human standards, but still it is their equivalent of a fine, almost masterwork.
So it's not weak.
It's not weak. You notice also at the base is a rune.
Is a what?
Is a rune.
Oh.
Do you need Arcana for that in order to identify it?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Identify magic. Yeah. Well, that's an Arcana, but there's other one. What's that? Occultism, religion. All the ones associated with a magical.
All right. Well, while people are getting closer, I'll roll. Well, it takes time to identify magic items. To identify items. It's like 10 minutes.
Okay.
But
stop the ball rolling.
Well, I don't want to do it right now. I'm just going to put it away, and we'll deal with it later.
Okay.
I am, because I plan on going into crafting magical items. I am trained in Arcana, Nature, and Religion. So
Okay.
I have 3 of the 4.
Okay. That's enough. Arcana will be the perfect one.
Arcana will be the one that I will use, or I will ask someone else to use, but not at this moment. So you said 2 potions, and
yes.
a runed dog slicer.
Yes.
All right.
He also had you also killed his mount as well. He had the mount had saddlebags. In there, there's some basic stuff like blanket, tent. It's nice enough to have a tent, actually.
Yeah, I'm not taking that stuff.
Mostly a lot of the cool adventuring gear.
Yeah.
But he had a small bag filled with some gold pieces and silver pieces. There are 4 gold pieces, 11 silver pieces, and a very rough cut, really badly cut diamond. As in, it's a rough diamond. It needs to be recut.
So I'll write down poor diamond.
Poorly cut diamond, yes.
Okay. And we'll deal with dividing that up later.
Well, how big are the carrots?
We'll find out later.
Okay.
Do you want to roll your treasure sense? No matter what character.
As soon as the diamond sees
light,
he's like,
it's like
my treasure sense is tingling. Someone has found riches.
okay.
All right. After that, I will. I'm going to head to the inn and see what I can do in helping bandage people and all that kind of fun stuff.
Okay. So going this way, you're still a little hurt, but you're alive. What are you doing in this aftermath?
Well, I still need to get healed a little bit more because I'm basically down a third still.
There's no enemies inside.
I know, but
You want
I don't know if someone's gonna attack at any time.
Yes, someone is going to show up after the 500 goblins just attacked us and say, "They're weakened! Get them!"
That's just the first wave!
That was the scouting party.
That's just the first wave! Ah!
You never know.
Let's attack tomorrow so all their casters have time to rest and get their spells back.
What do you wish to do?
Diabolical.
Don't listen to them. They're not there.
No, I still had wounded one. Is that gone?
Yes. Oh no.
You need a rest for that.
Yeah.
Or
You need someone to specifically treat that
yes.
to get rid of
Give
it.
it a deep gash.
Although, actually, treat wounds might get rid of it, but I'm pretty sure you can't get rid of it on yourself.
Okay.
Either way, you'll worry about it in a little while.
Rest will probably get to it.
I go to our native healer.
Alright. you go. Alright. Send
Doesn't matter if you use medicine
I'm
or magic.
going around to help put the fires out.
Beautiful. Alright. So you're with their fire department. They go with this truck full of buckets of water. And Zane, what are you up to? Since you played Mission Impossible by yourself.
I'm just helping them organize to put out the fire.
Okay, it's like over there's a fire. We know.
Quickly over there.
I mean, realistically, we can't carry as much water as,
No,
of course not.
As a good healthy halfling.
Okay.
I was thinking more of the human knights.
So you
Oh,
find the human knights are just making sure the goblins are stayed in.
No, they're going around the battlefield, stabby,
Pretty much. Yeah. What do you? So you find
Stand up, guys.
You find these two. One Zane is giving directions to the dozen or so halflings that are chugging the water and not chugging the water, but
Would my Ray of Frost cantrip be able to shut down some of this fire, or would it do more damage?
it would do more damage. But it would. You take hundreds.
So it's faster than water.
Vaguely. It's like putting an ice cube. Because that's how much I would imagine the area effect is. Yeah, it's like basically concentrated frostbite.
Yeah.
You know, it hurt like hell, but it like.
So it wouldn't be that effective.
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
You can do it though. I mean, it's you can chill the water, but
No, that's not going to
With Zane, he'll end up killing the 3 of the firefighters.
You never know. Maybe all the rolls will be lucky today, friend.
So I would target the fires themselves.
Okay, you can try it. You can try it. I'm just saying. I would imagine, but I could be lying.
I target one fire and see how.
Roll a hit.
Oh no!
Plus
Here comes the one.
I have a plus 9.
Okay.
Oh no,
15.
better than
15.
Yeah. You're not sure if it did anything.
The fire goes
Roll
down.
perception.
How much damage does it do?
1d. Now it's 2d4, right?
2d4?
Plus 4.
So the fire takes 2d4.
That's what I was worried about, like the house or
And the
whatever.
chair that's on fire now explodes.
All right, perception. Plus 6.
See if you did
16.
16. Okay. In the fire, it's like I said, throwing a couple of ice cubes on the fire. The cantrip is designed to harm or people or to kill living creatures for the most part, and this is not what it's designed for. Do you have prestidigitation?
Probably not learned. Maybe. Let me check. Oh, I do have it correct. Yes, I do.
You do. Okay. That kind of does that like blow up fires or
No,
Not anymore.
water
No.
or anything like that?
Not anymore.
Okay. All right. So you can make the fire pop.
You'll create water?
You can make the fire purple.
I do not have create.
Does it create one like a? Is that like a
It's
first
first
level
level
spell?
spell. Yeah.
Okay.
And create food is second level.
Okay. Really? All right. You must have really good quality food.
It's really meant for so you don't have to carry rations, really. But that's
It's a second
that
level
burns a
spell,
spell, yes.
Great.
I guess it's emergency, like you're in the middle of a desert or something like that.
Okay. All right. So you want to keep firing
Well,
all?
if it doesn't do anything, no.
Well, maybe you didn't roll high enough.
Can I use Mage Hand to help with the?
How much can I lift? Is it 5 pounds?
It's based on right now. I think it's either
Light bulk? or
It's
something?
light bulk, so because it's not based on pounds anymore,
Okay.
it's based on bulk.
Alright.
So a bucket of water is
You
probably
could
a
probably
light
get a
bulk.
bucket. I allow you to lift a bucket of water and then toss that onto the fire if you want.
Okay.
But with the speed that it goes, you know, it would be faster.
Carrying the bucket.
Carrying it.
Well, I'm hurt, so.
So he can't pick up a bucket of water.
Please magic.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
That's fine.
I'm doing my favorite
You're doing your
Martian
part.
thing, right?
You're doing your part. You're doing your part. You lift the bucket. It moves about 20 feet when you throw the bucket. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. After about 30 minutes or so,
I'm helping.
the second wagon full of buckets of water come here, about 30 buckets, and he's like, yeah, let's go. And they, after about 10 more buckets of water, they managed to extinguish the fire in this particular house. All right. Over the next, I would say, 2 or 3 hours or so, they managed to extinguish all the fires. Okay. It's now well past midnight, and the human guards are rotating off just to maintain watch throughout the rest of the night. Some of the other halflings are also doing the same. They're counting the bodies, and but after the several hours of fighting and putting out fires, and they're exhausted, so they go to sleep. A very tentative and nightmare-filled sleep, but one nonetheless. You guys wish to partake in the rest?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you all go to sleep.
During that time, I will try to. Well, first I will. I'm going to at that point. You try to identify the rune.
Okay. So have you done the process?
Yeah, well, identifying the rune is a 10-minute thing. It's just an Arcana check. I can do it, or someone else can do
Roll
it.
the Arcana check.
That's a 25.
This is a +1 striking rune.
Okay. I will then talk to everyone about it and say it's a +1 striking rune.
Okay.
I found it on the commander's dog slicer.
No, it does take a blacksmith to remove it, right?
It takes a crafter to remove it and put it on something else.
Okay.
So I can do it. And it's 10% of the cost of the rune to be able to do it.
Okay.
So basic potency or striking?
Striking, one of those +1 that hit.
That potency is the one with the +1 to hit. Striking is the better one.
Okay. So you have
You have to have a potency to put on a striking.
Okay, then put on the potency one. It's a +1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's fine. So.
You do that in the morning. One of you are.
Oh, no, it takes. Well, I'm going to talk about it now
Okay.
because it takes a day to move the
To do
room.
it. Okay.
Yes. Looking it up. It's a day instead of 4 days for the craft, but it's a downtime activity to do it.
Sure.
So it takes 1 day, and if I roll well enough, then I can reduce the difficulty.
So you wish to talk with your brethren? Go ahead before they sleep. Or
Well, I say that commander. It's a good thing he didn't really get a chance to use this thing because it's potent. He's got a rune inscribed on this thing for some additional.
Rune. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to?
What do you do with it?
Oh well, what you do with it is you transfer the rune to another weapon because I don't think anyone wants to use this piece of crap.
Nope.
I wouldn't give it to a human.
well, it's
Can you put that on your big axe?
I can put it on anyone's weapon. That's the point.
Well, it's pretty useless on my daggers.
And I don't really use weapons except for a crossbow.
I'm not putting it on the crossbow. I've seen you fire that thing.
The only ones that would benefit is me or you, so
Exactly.
you decide.
Well, the only reason I don't want to be selfish about it, which is the reason why I brought it to everyone, but basically what I would say is that I killed the guy, I want to put it on my axe.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And for what I will offer to everyone for taking that, I'm also going to take the from the gold that he dropped. I need some materials to be able to transcribe the rune, and I put down the diamond.
It's a diamond.
How big?
It's about the size of. It's about this size, but it's very rough. It's very
a
very
big diamond.
very rough. It has some impurities as well into it. It's like something.
What would you roll for evaluating value?
Let's say somebody.
need
Plus something else.
You need to get it cut.
And
then it's of more value.
I'll allow you if you just have the craft skill. I can give you something.
Yeah, no, that's
Just
not
have skill.
happening.
I'm an expert in crafting.
Yeah, I'm curious why you did that, knowing that I was going to.
Are you an expert in crafting?
Because I want to build stuff while you're
You're meant to
around.
make potions. I don't.
Yes.
If you're either crafting, you can roll and give me a general thing.
So roll your crafting.
All right. Plus 11. 20.
Okay. If properly cut, and there's a lot of rough edges to this thing. It's not like well, let's make 10 diamonds out of it. You can't. It's
No.
just more. You probably could roughly maybe about 2 carats, maybe. Depends. Like a lot of diamonds when you actually get them are pretty crappy, and you have to get.
Yeah.
It only becomes valuable when you cut it.
Yeah.
You know? And there's imperfections and all sorts of crap in there. Yeah. Possibly 2 carats, maybe. 1 or 2 carats. Not too bad.
2 carats is not bad.
Oh, we can hold on to it and
Well, no, I mean, we can
see about getting it cut when we go to like a major city.
I think us with crafting can try to cut it, but we need the tools.
The
No? Yeah.
It's
Are you
something
trained
you
in
would.
gem cutting?
I don't know. Does crafting include that normally?
It,
Because usually the off things are the alchemical and
in general, for something like that, I would assume that we can find out that by lore. But we'll figure it out later because I don't know.
Okay.
So
I could use a drink and a rest.
Okay. So you get some.
yes, let's.
You go to the inn.
We'll take care of the goblin bodies tomorrow, maybe. We can't just leave them.
The knights are gonna burn him,
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh,
they're
good.
They're taking and killing them, and
so it's gonna be stinky for a while.
Yeah, a day or 2. Maybe.
Hopefully they'll be downwind of the inn.
Yeah.
After taking a quick drink and a rest, for a little while, you all feel rather sleepy. You do, however, notice good old Gus is under one of the tables.
Gus and his war bone.
He's sitting on his war bone, yeah, and he's got a mug next to him, but he also has what looks like a pastry of some kind. He's munching away.
Why are you under the table?
It's safe.
Someone drank him under the table. He just stayed there.
No, he's more sober than usual.
It's safer. We're eating, that's why.
Well, all the goblins are gone.
So, cool.
That's a good thing.
Munch, chomp, chomp. He's like,
I'm just gonna go to my room and pass out asleep.
Yeah, I need rest.
I spent all my spells. I'm exhausted.
I'm still down 12 with a wounded.
Alright, you go to your rooms and go just have a restful sleep.
Yay. So we heal.
Oh, is there anything that I can salvage from?
Constitution times your level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can salvage from the shop?
Yes. The shop isn't completely destroyed. Your forge is still operational.
Oh, good.
They did steal some of your tongs. They defiled your apron. You can say how.
I don't want to know. It gets burned with the goblins.
They stripped naked and flossed with it.
Thank you for the resident.
What about, you don't seem to understand the idea of don't want to know.
Oh, he does. He does. Okay. Oh, that's a nice
Wait till the dwarf puts this on.
Thanks for that visual.
I
I don't see goblins doing that because in their minds they're going to kill everybody. So it's something they can use.
You never know. They might just be mischievous by
Yeah.
nature. Just in case. Not every goblin attack succeeds, after all. That's what
Okay, recall knowledge. Recall knowledge under crafting is what will get you item values.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that is actually what you are supposed to do for that.
What skill is that for? This craft?
Yeah, recall knowledge is a skill that can be used under a lot of different things. Craft specifically allows you to do for alchemical reactions, creatures, item values, engineering, unused materials, and constructs.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And that's an untrained action?
Uh,
Or it doesn't require a feat to do that, right?
yeah, recall knowledge is just
Okay,
a
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Part of craft.
But it is a trained skill,
Okay.
but it's a trained skill for all of those.
So to roll for it?
Yeah, but you set up you set a DC. He made 21 for our level should definitely be high enough.
Yeah.
I was just checking because I'm trying to figure out
No problem.
because
The actual
crafting is what
mechanics.
makes sense for that.
Yeah.
So
You're able to recover 3 ingots, 3 iron ingots, because you make them to steal them when you forge,
yeah,
and 2 bronze ingots, and some personal items you had them hidden. But a lot of the chairs, stools, they were defiled.
I'll try to reset it up tomorrow. And while I'm sure that I can set things up well so I can move the room.
Yeah. Okay. So morning comes, and you guys get up and you have a hearty breakfast. Millie is no worse for wear, and she's very happy to see all of you alive again. And she claims, "Well, welcome." Well, I mean, what do you say?
Is my wounded condition gone or no?
Let me see. What do you do?
Or do I?
Don't worry about it. Yes, you're.
I will say after a night's rest, you get rid of one.
Because I am like full, so.
So yeah.
Alright,
You're fine.
it's gone.
Okay. Oh, yeah, well, the wounded condition ends if you receive hit points from treat wounds, or if you restore to full hit points and last for 10 minutes.
Alright, so you're good.
So you're good. So Millie says, "Well, I hope you enjoy your breakfast." As she brings out some heaping plates of bacon and freshly baked bread and cheese and some soup.
There's no goblin in there, is it?
No. She looks at you and says, "No." And she bustles away. Alright.
Do we need to form a group to go into the caves to clear out the rest of them?
Do we have to?
Well,
How many?
There's no reward
One-
for their scalps.
no, but one, there's going to be some left because a bunch of them retreated.
Isn't this your new home?
No.
Didn't you buy it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh. He's the only one with the real estate.
Well, he wants to buy some real estate, but
I am currently not there. You guys notice.
And not to be morbid, but I think prices have gone down after the raid. So,
that's practical.
I mean, there's nothing there. Every time we go down there, we come back with less and less.
Some empty lots.
I just don't know if I feel comfortable just leaving and then they
They have all these
recruit.
knights.
Yeah, the knights aren't going to stay here.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's go ask. Is there a knight around?
Where's Sir Manaheim?
Yeah.
If you leave the inn, you'll find him.
Yeah.
He is. The other knights seem to be. They're still patrolling the area. Well, they're on guard. The outskirts of the village, the hamlet. Manaheim is talking to Sheriff Harley, who is. He is right now taking a wheelbarrow. Actually, he and another guy is taking a wheelbarrow and lumping goblin bodies on it and taking them outside the village.
Yep. So I'll come up. Hey, all the goblins that ran away and ran into the caves. Are you going to go hunt them down?
We have to secure the area first. But you were there, correct?
We were there.
Yes. If you guide us there, of course. We can't allow the goblins to fester, otherwise they'll just simply attack again.
Yeah, we'll just take them there, point them in the cave, and then let them take care of it.
And then clean up afterwards?
I don't think they're competent. I think they'll do a good job.
Okay. It sounds good.
You want to go to the big city?
Well, after we take care of this, right?
Yeah, I don't want to go into the caves. We get nothing.
You have a
I really like
point of
this
view.
town,
Oh, great, I guess.
No,
We can come back.
Are you with them or not?
I'm with them
You
right
with
now.
them, yeah.
We can
All right.
come back.
Grimdar walks in at this point, having done his recovering of his blacksmithy. And
Goddamn goblins.
are you concluding on this?
Does this happen to you guys often?
On this conversation?
Not to my knowledge. I don't remember this happening very often. But at the same time, there's going to be lots of reconstruction that needs to be done.
Hey, are you going to fix your blacksmith?
I've reset it up, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
But-
Are you going to stay here?
Do you have a better offer?
Yeah, we were thinking of going to the city. At
Why?
least until... Why?
Yeah, what do you think's going to be there?
Something other than goblins?
A fair point. But I've got to make sure this place is can defend itself before I go and be able to go anywhere.
Oh, the knights are staying. We're going to tell them where the caves are. They're going to go through it.
I need to talk to the people in the town. The mayor is dead. The deputy.
Oh,
is
you're going to
dead.
run for mayor?
No.
Oh, you're going to be deputy?
No.
Then why do you care?
These people let me live in their town for years.
They'll be okay. There's like how
It's
many
a bit
knights?
of just basic kindness, man.
What?
9.
Are you
Oh,
heartless?
son.
What are you, heartless? These people just had a devastation of their town.
So you're going to be king.
No, if I was heartless, I wouldn't have
Hey.
defended them.
Yeah,
Zendru just bows his head and shakes. The conversation is causing him a migraine.
okay, look. First things first, I want to move the rune. It's going to take a couple of hours at least for me to do that.
Oh, that's okay. I wasn't planning to leave today.
Second, I want to make sure that the town is okay. It might take a couple of days for them to get things settled. If that's the case, then I'd be perfectly fine with going somewhere, because honestly, this place is boring as hell.
You see? He's with me.
Okay, but after.
But also,
Yeah, but
you
I don't want to go into the caves.
remember there was a boar? Didn't you want to kill the boar? You don't want to kill the boar anymore? Well, there's probably not a reward for
I
it
don't think
anymore
there's
because they've got to
anything-
spend all the money rebuilding the city.
Exactly. So that's why I don't want to kill the boar anymore.
Not to defend the people, just because you wanted the money.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's your cousin, right?
Once removed.
Very distant.
Right. Good point.
Being a
All right. Well,
soldier of fortune.
yes. And you may be a soldier of fortune. I live here. That's the reason why I defended this
I'm not a
place.
soldier. I'm a magician of fortune.
You know what? Look, I don't really care.
Oh, no.
Then why do you have a cat following you around?
Oh. He's my buddy.
All right.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does he have a name? I'm assuming it's a he. Is it a she?
No, it's a he.
It's a he.
Yeah.
What
Does he
color?
have a name?
Yes.
What
color
is
is it?
Felix.
Felix?
What color
Yeah.
is it?
Black.
Okay.
Of course.
Felix the cat.
Yes, little bit on the head, but still. All right. So I'm going to go off and first talk to the deputy, the sheriff, because he is the de facto leader of the town.
He is now.
See if there's anything that he wants me to try to do today. Otherwise, I'd say I do want to try to move the rune, and I would have to. It's a 1 day instead of a 4 day, but I can take less time based on the roll that I make.
Okay.
So all that kind of fun
Do
stuff.
you need assistance?
At what point do we determine if the town is safe
Or does
to
it
go
cost you less time?
send someone to get the
there's
townsfolk that
you
left
can't
back?
assist with this.
It's crafting.
Yes.
That
an
depends.
activity.
You don't know
can't
if this
assist
is the
with
first
activity.
attack or the entire attack or what's going on. Goblins have
Yeah, I
fast
definitely
horse.
think we have to go to the caves, Zane.
Why?
Well, because we gotta send someone to get the townsfolk back. We don't want to send the townsfolk back if they're still under threat of attack.
No, the knight said they'll take care of it. We just asked. They
I
said
would feel better if we checked.
What do you mean? We know the goblins are there. Let the knights take care of it. Look, I did my job. I defended the town. I don't want to go back into the caves. Those were annoying.
You know, there's still all that other stuff that was left in the cave. All the stores that were.
We're gonna have to give
Taken
it to
from
the
the
people. Tell them what the people will give them. They need it.
Not true.
We're not gonna be able to sell it anymore. They need the money to fix it.
And where are you going to sell it? To the town?
Well, no, we were going to get a reward from the merchant that it was stolen from.
Right.
Yeah.
Now there's no reward.
may not even be alive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell them where it is. Let them use it to rebuild.
We now have a shop. The shop might have been burnt down.
Look, the first thing that needs to happen is I gave you the bloody diamond. Isn't that enough for you to be able to wait a couple of days?
I said we were waiting. I just don't want to go into the cave again.
Okay. So the knights will go into the cave.
Yeah, let them take care of it. They actually want to do it.
All right, but we have to show them where the cave is.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
okay with that. And
So we're going to bring them to the cave, watch them go in, and then leave.
No. We're gonna bring them to the cave, load up all that stuff into the cart, bring it, give it to the people, and then we're gonna
You feel
go
that someone
drink.
nudge you in the arm. No, I want you to lower it.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Okay.
And it's Gus. Says, what cave?
Cave. Well, the goblins.
Where? That sounds like fun.
You're gonna get Gus to come with you. You're a winner.
Say, the knights will be taking care of it. You want to go with them?
No, I want to go with you. You're a survivor. I saw how you took arrow after arrow to the face. You're amazing. And you're still alive.
I'm standing behind Gus going,
You're amazing. I saw one of those when I was in and out of consciousness. I saw one of them shoot you from so far. There's no way it could hit, and it hit you straight in the face. It was amazing.
Well, was that the one where when he shot it, the arrow went like over, and
Yeah,
then it
that's
still ended up
that's
landing on
It
him?
was the most amazing shot I've ever seen. There's no way it could have hit you, but you somehow swallowed it.
Alright. Alright, well, Gus, we got some stuff to do. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
I'll call-
saying no.
I'll call Millie over. I'll toss her a silver piece,
Okay.
and I'll just keep Gus happy.
Thanks.
All
You're my fifth
right,
favorite person.
we've got things to do.
He goes to the person.
Fifth favorite.
Yeah.
I don't want to know who's 1, 2, 3, and 4 are.
All right. So,
Got rid of him.
so what do you guys wish to do?
So we're
I don't think I've ever had to pay to get rid of an NPC before.
We're
You feel
gonna
disgusted.
I called those gold things.
we're gonna talk to the
Silver.
knights. Ask them when they want to go to the cave.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go show them the cave. We're gonna bring a 1 or 2 carts with us. Load up all the stuff. Bring it for the people so they can use it.
Okay.
Let the knights take care of the things in the caves, and then after a few days leave.
I'm going to remind you, by the way, that the caves that you're talking about is the one that we already cleared, not the ones that these goblins probably retreated to.
Yeah, I know.
There's at least 2. One is the one that he caved in, and that's led to a complex which you sort of just barely explored.
That's
and,
probably where they went.
and then there's the one.
But we never completely explored the other one. Remember?
Right.
There were 2 ways, and we went back.
Well, we can't go that way because he thinks. So the only way they can enter is the other way. So
Right,
we'll
but
show
that
them
was
the other.
other one. That was the one where they dug
one's the
under,
warren.
and
That
we
was the
went
warren.
in that way. We still have the caves that we went into the woods, and then we went into those caves, and there were 2 ways that we could go. We could either go left or we could go right. And remember, they had the totem thing that was a
Yes.
snare,
Yeah, and
and
we'll
then
show
we went to the left.
Yeah.
And that's where we found the storage. We never went to the right.
Yeah,
because
we'll
we had to
let
leave.
the knights go to the right. We'll go
Yeah.
to the left, and we'll.
And maybe they connect somewhere. So
Yeah,
who
let
knows?
them worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, you guys head with after about a couple more hours.
You going with them?
I'm gonna start looking for carts and pack
Oh, there's
animals.
tons of carts.
Okay, good. I'll
The
borrow a couple.
You see there's a human merchant that originally hired the Goblin Scouts, originally wanted to kill the Goblin Scouts. He's dead. He died, and so is some of his compatriots. But the majority of the caravan is set to leave in a couple of days. They just want to get they always make allowances for losing part of their stuff.
Mhm.
No one never all makes it to one place or the other. And they've heard that you guys were able to recover. Well, from Sheriff Harley and such, you told them that you had found some of the stuff from this caravan that was stolen like a couple weeks ago, further north of here. And a lot of it's like supplies that are just like in massive barrels.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff
salt,
that.
flour, stuff like that.
All sorts of stuff that commodities, nothing else. So they're always interested to get that back. They are one of their representatives, a fellow by the name of Spencer. A very thin elf. He says, "I'm more than willing to pay all of you if you could point us out where exactly the supplies that you found, and we will recover them for you. You found a cave, and we would like to invest in returning all that back to us.
Oh, sure.
We will bring several laborers with you, and all you do is take them, and we will give you a reward for all the things that are recovered.
Better than I thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus, in addition, we'd like to hire, since you're veteran goblin killers, and we were attacked several times on our path between cities by various creatures, including goblins. We were attacked twice by little bastards. We wish to hire all of you to at least escort us to Voxburg, which is a 2-day run. We know it's just 2 days, but most of our guards are either dead or too wounded to be of use.
Even better.
Sounds good.
Okay, excellent. Of course, he's not going to go, but he gives you 8 laborers and 4 carts to go henchmen to get the.
Once the knights are ready, we'll.
Yep.
The knights are ready by noon. They have. They feel that this excursion could be done relatively quickly. How far? You tell them how far it was.
Yeah. It's about what, an hour and a half, something like that.
Not that far. Maybe 2 hours maximum.
Do you have to spend all day working on the rune, or?
Yeah, it's 1 day to do the rune.
Okay. 1 full day, or is it like 8 hours, 6 hours?
No, it's supposed to be it's 1 day of work.
Okay.
It's up to you because the way that the rune, it's meant to be done in downtime.
Okay. I'll say you did last night. It's yours.
All right. I rolled a natural 20.
Beautiful. Like I said, what's the total? Just for the sake of
30.
30. Excellent. All right.
DC normal DC for this particular craft is 16.
I say that the day started around 6 o'clock. You managed to do it in record time. It all went perfectly, and by noon you got the room. Because you're the critical. Perfect.
I'll make sure I find
I'll
Graham.
let you affix it to something if you want in the same time.
Oh no, the day is to remove and affix.
Okay.
It's to do both at the same.
So who's getting the room?
It's going on the axe.
Okay. You fix it on the axe. So might as well put the.
Yes, I will. My axe is now.
Alright. I'll find Grim and I'll explain to him what the plan is.
Alright.
So we're going to bring the knights to the cave.
Yeah.
We've got laborers from the merchant caravan and some carts.
Okay.
They're going to help load up the materials that were stolen that we found the last time, but we didn't have time to grab because it was a lot of it.
I remember.
And depending on if the knights need help or whatever, we'll take it from there. But the plan is just to bring the knights there. The knights will try to clear out the caves. We'll get all the supplies with the laborers in the carts and then have them send it back to the caravan.
Right. That sounds.
Oh,
okay,
and the elf offered to hire us as caravan guards between here and Voxburg.
Alright, I still need to talk to the
The new mayor?
The
Sure.
the
Acting
sheriff,
mayor?
the acting mayor, and current sheriff to see what we're doing. But other than that, I'm probably with you.
Okay. I mean, we're not going anywhere until we hear back from the knights that everything is clear. So when we go to Voxburg, I think that's where we sent all the people from the town with the other knights that escorted
it
them.
was.
Yes.
So when we get there, we could tell them that it's unsafe to come back, but we don't want to tell them it's safe to come back
Oh wait, no, you guys. went
unless
to,
the knights say it's
You
okay.
sent the people to Fort Bastion.
Oh.
That's where the troops came. Haven't yet arrived.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna come. Hup, 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 hup.
Is Fort Bastion between where we are and?
No, it's off. It's completely off. Voxburg is down here near the coast, and you are around sort of in the middle of the country. And there's a river there. Fort Bastion's on the other side of the river. Actually, if you went to the river where you found each other and go down that way, about 1.5, 2 days ride, that's where Voxburg.
Okay, so at the very least, we'll have to send people to Fort Bastion.
Yeah, they're probably there by now.
Again, we've got to talk to whoever, and we've got to have this conversation before we decide to go off. But yes, it's important for the caravan guards to continue trade with the town to make sure everything's fine. So I'm probably with you, but I need to make sure.
Okay, that's fair enough. In the meanwhile, you'll join us to bring the knights to the cave.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you see, you find out. You see the sheriff as he is loading more and more bodies onto this cart and moving them, and he notices you and says, well fought, friend. Last night.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did they did these foul little things? Did the goblins do anything to your?
Of course, as always,
Yeah.
they stole many of the supplies, but they couldn't take some of the heavy things, and the shop will be fixable in a day or two's worth of time.
I think these spiteful little creatures just enjoy destroying any form of beauty in any form. Either that or they just simply hate anything that's not them, like us or you or humans or elves. I don't know. As he slowly pushes the cart out to basically a makeshift mass grave. It's just a depression and it has a bunch of bodies there. But let's see. There's about 16 other halflings that are continually digging the ditch or pushing more carts there and tossing the bodies in.
Which bodies is he tossing?
All goblins.
Oh, okay.
There's a heck of a lot more goblins than this simply the ones you killed those. But, you know.
Oh yeah, the gun, and so the goblin leader's weapon, it's better than goblin make, but not much.
I guess even the goblins would get lucky once in a while. Perhaps one of their smiths actually was good at his craft. He always chuckles at that.
Might be.
So
Well, we need to make sure that the town is going to be okay, because lots of people are gone, and it's going to take several days for them to come back. We need to find out if the goblins are going to come back. We're going to take out the knights to one of their hovels, but we don't know where they went. They could have gone to one of a dozen places. We might not have even found where all of them are from.
If you can destroy the goblin warrens, do it. I mean, totally wipe it out, burn it, trash it, destroy it.
Well, we're going to go to one and we can take care of it, but after that, we've got, at that point, we'd have to follow the other cave down, the cave system down, and figure out where it goes. And I don't even know how much time and how much manpower that's going to take. Maybe the knights can have it. We'll have a good chance at that. But to keep the trade going, one of the caravans wants to head to Voxburg. The ones who helped me clear out this goblin cave are the ones who are going to head, who are going to protect him. They want me to go with them.
Then go. You can. We don't need one more spade here, but if you can do, I've seen you fight. You best go with them. You'd be more useful with them right now. We'll be fine here. Goblins don't like to attack during the day.
No, but they want to make sure that they're okay.
We'll be okay. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Well, for now, we'll be back. We're not leaving until everything is settled.
Okay, good guy. And he goes back to getting the. He's now pulling the cart to the side, getting a spade and burying goblins. So, what do you guys wish to do? The knights are now ready, and the horseback ready to go.
Get the wagons ready.
The wagons ready. The laborers are ready. Lead on. All right, you guys head there. It's got like 2 hours or so to retrace your steps, maybe about 2.5 hours, and you find the hidden entrance. Not so hidden, but to the goblin warrens.
It used to be hidden.
Yeah, it used
Now
to be.
it's not.
It used to be, yes.
Now it's just a destroyed pile of rock.
You head back in there.
Everyone likes destroyed piles of rock.
And the wonderful familiar stench of goblin feces hits you. As well as body odor.
Is it fresh?
Doesn't make it no. Steven's like, this place again.
Look, I'm sorry. Is the feces fresh?
No.
Okay.
It's not. That's just old. And you go, as you enter, you can't come back to that old totem again.
Does it look like anyone's come this way since we last came here?
Make a survival check.
Yes. Survival. Alright, survival, that's I think it's a 19, or it's either a 19 or 20. Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Alright. Here you have you found some interesting tracks. There's about a dozen goblins or so that have passed by in the last couple of hours. But with them is something different. Something that's on 2 legs, but sometimes on 4. Alternating almost. It's almost on its knuckles. You've heard of great apes that walk in this fashion, but you don't think it's one of them either. Do you have
nature?
Let's see. Hold on. Nature will be fine. Go ahead.
10.
You're not sure.
I can try too.
Go ahead.
But you're not the tracker, so.
No.
Well, I pointed out there's no reason why people
Yeah, I mean,
can
I'm
You
look.
can see-
proficient, so.
Tracking is just to find the tracks.
Okay.
Oh, 18.
18. What's the number?
Same nature.
Okay.
18.
19. Okay. You think it looks a bit like it's something that resembles in its stride definitely a great primate type of creature, but you do not think it's quite there's a faint smell that's
Steven,
is,
what you smelling?
is recoiling a bit from. He doesn't like it one bit. What's his survival? Is his survival for scent?
Yes.
Okay.
He is trained at least in survival.
Yes.
He
He may roll it to determine the extra.
I rolled that one.
Oh, all right. He just he recoiled and doesn't want anyone near.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess can you roll you have Arcana?
Yes.
Roll that. Anybody who has Arcana can roll that.
Yeah, 9.
That's your Oracle.
11.
Only one.
Arcana.
11.
23.
Arcana 16.
11.
11. Okay. You're not really sure what you sense here.
Mm-hmm.
Zane, you sense that this is something definitely abyssal.
Okay.
It's the scent is too otherworldly. Nothing. There's certain senses that are indigenous to the world. This is something that's like, all right, what? Nothing. It's either alchemical or it's off the
There's a demon here.
All right. So
What?
Where?
all right.
What
You
are you
agree?
Demon here.
It's a Bargus.
Oh,
Bargus.
bloody hell.
Yeah, exactly.
What is-
Bargus is a
It's a podcast.
Bargus is It vaguely looks almost like a cross between
It's a giant goblin dog kind of looking thing.
It's a bat, primate, dog. Like it's got a lot of mismatched features. It comes into
The prime material plane.
the mortal world, and it causes all sorts of chaos.
Their job is to kill everything, because if they kill enough things, they go back to their world and they graduate to be better.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they control the goblins? Do the goblins summon it? How does it work?
Usually, the way that I've seen it in the past, at least, is that goblins will worship these things.
Society, roll society.
Society, I can roll.
Society.
You're asking about culture.
18.
21.
They're usually summoned. There's Bargas cults that go around summon these things for favors and to have a powerful servant of death, destruction, and all nasty things at their not really at their beck and call, because if they're not careful, they'll become the next snack. But
or they'll summon them and have the creatures come and attack them for them.
Yeah.
Now the worst part here is that this is new, this is different, and I don't know how powerful these things are. Never fought one before.
And of course,
I looked to Manaheim.
if they're summoned, we'll have to deal
this
with that.
is a great find, he says.
Yeah, well, if it's a cult, then it was a group summoning.
It looks like it's a cult. It's like, oh, yeah. As the knights sort of they get
fanatics.
They get their vials of some sort of brass colored vaguely bauble like a it's almost like an ornament that you put on a Christmas tree in terms of its color and its big shape, but it has a little lid on it. They all as they all get.
What was that?
Oh, it's just a little holy juice.
What is it really?
It's the good stuff.
Can I try to decipher it? Crafting and alchemy.
You can try. It can be a little more difficult without actually tasting it or sampling it.
Alright. I got an 11.
Can I roll religion to see if it's any type of
You can roll whatever you like. Yeah,
divine concoction? 19.
15, 19.
15. You know it must be some sort of alchemical happy juice.
You know what? I don't care as long as it doesn't hurt you. Let's go ahead and find the Barghast and kill it.
You think it's something that's the Knights of the Green Flame are order dedicated to killing all goblinoid creatures, and these actually, are they're abyssal creatures, but
These count as bonus points.
They're bonus goblins.
It's you feel that whatever they're drinking, it's there to banish fear with. It's almost like a buzz. I'll call it buzz. It completely makes them immune to fear and other things as well. You're not sure without.
So it's the juice from the 6 demon bag.
Do the things other people can't do. See things other people can't see.
I'm feeling pretty invincible.
Pretty good.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah. All right. Boris appreciates that.
Let's go, Ed.
All right. So. Manheim asks, so where did you guys go last time?
We went to the left.
I follow the directions that.
Excellent. All right. You head upwards towards west. You pass the totem, and you go into that area.
We had passed the storage room first.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure there's no new traps or anything like that while we pass by.
Go ahead. Perception check, please.
Perception.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're a rogue.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Why
his
don't
job.
you give me perception checking? Yeah, I know. You can
Because
look
I'm
them
better
up.
at it.
Oh, you can-
Yeah.
What do you got?
He rolled really well though, so.
There's nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing.
When we get to the storage room, we'll...
I'm the one who finds them. He's the one that he's the one that
triggers them.
He's the one that gets rid of them.
I trigger them.
But when we get to the storage room, we'll open it, have the laborers start unloading.
Okay. Alright. You go there.
I find him. He disarms them.
That's a wonderful combination.
So you're thinking.
Yeah.
I hope he disarms them.
Okay. As you guys go into that area, you hear a bit of chanting. You see
Yummy, 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 yum. Yummy, 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 yum.
and you see in the scene you see what appears to be something that's not natural to this world, a creature that is vaguely bat-like, wolf-like, and ape-like in terms of its general posture.
It's a man bear pig.
It's pretty hideous looking.
Except it's an ape bat wolf.
And you notice that there is a second one.
Oh, that's
And it's even bigger than the first
What?
large,
this one-
huge, medium, and large.
one.
Is
The
another
one is
Arcana?
one.
Gargantuan and colossal.
The one that you've been tracking, that one is medium sized. The other one
Is
in the
large.
corner is large. That
Oh,
one
goody.
that one is chomping on a human who happens to be clad in some sort of red robes.
Ah,
Yeah. And
it's always nice when you eat your summoner.
He's screaming. There are about a dozen goblins in similar red robes who are like, ooh, and say they are actually making arcane runes in the sky, in the air itself, and then ooh, and then disappear.
Well, that's not good.
And the other one is sort of sitting on its haunches, looking around and sniffing the air.
Ah, crap.
This is in the warehouse room?
No, we've.
No, we continued. We had
It doesn't
the
seem.
laborers start to unload.
It just.
We continued on.
Why? I thought we were just handling
As
the
soon
stuff.
as you found out there was a Barghast, we're not going to leave the knights to fight the Barghast.
They had the holy Jews.
The knights that Marnaham says, "Oh, this is incredible! There are two of them. We'll take the bigger one. Charge! See,
We're going to take the bigger one.
As
That
all
means
that-
that we get the smaller one.
As all 9 of them go in, they start. You damn infidel! As he chops up some of the.
Oh, come on. This was your opportunity to use your favorite one.
Infidel and Defiler.
No. All right, roll initiative, you fiends.
Oh, Lord.
Come on. It's your favorite saying. Infidel Defiler.
I have to.
Woo! I used it now. Perfect.
All right, what do you get?
He rolled the natural one, so.
So I failed my initiative.
You still got like a.
You don't get to go.
What is your total?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Zendri.
9.
Oh, jeez.
I got 8.
You got
Yeah, I have no
forgot to level
wisdom.
it up.
Oh,
This is terrible.
so sorry.
Come on, roll.
It's actually
Wow.
a 10.
I rolled poorly too, 15.
Well, you roll better than everyone else.
You got a 10.
No, I
That's
just
right.
have a better initiative modifier.
No, this is like
This is
8,
very cool.
9, 15, 8. Oh, wow.
Wow, you guys.
I'm actually on a 10.
Oh, you got 10?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what
I mean, it's.
Yeah.
Oi.
Yeah, we rolled real
You
bad.
guys are real
8,
bad
10,
at this
15,
roll the
8.
initiative thing. You roll a 2, you roll a 3.
It's alright.
No,
The
I rolled
knights
a 1.
go in
But you rolled
first.
a 1, you rolled a 2.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 5.
So did I. We got the bad roll out of the way.
Better be.
No, this is good. It gives me a little chance to stretch.
As you go.
Because you go last.
Well,
I think we're all going last.
we'll see. Probably. The goblins might go last.
Natural 20.
It just means that it'd be
The first one throws a rock at you. Natural 20 hits you in the head. You now have another scar, a gash from here back.
No, it hits you in the eye. You're blind. You can't target. You have -4 to all your spellcasting range spells.
Which is the reason why you
Apparently, every time the DM rolls a crit, you get a scar.
Even if he wasn't attacking you.
Wah, wah.
It just seems that way. It's like
In
arrows.
the meanwhile, you
Arrows
get
are
crit and
attacking.
like take 3.
Maybe you got like the aftershave.
He gets a
arrow-
normal hit for 13.
You got the aftershave of arrow attraction. I'll make that a thing. That sounds interesting. Okay,
That sounds like a cursed item.
that's how. Well, one person's cursed is another bit. Good thing.
Who is that a good item for?
Oh well. Me?
The bad guys.
The GM.
The most that takes arrow catching? I don't know.
So,
all 9 of the 8 of the knights are attacking the greater bars. The one of the knights veers off and attacks the various other cultists in the middle of them, and they all draw daggers or spears, or they actually have little vials of they light. 4 of them veer off, however, and see you guys, and they're going to have to go first because it's not hard to go first.
We rolled poorly.
Yes, I know. Okay.
We're stretching. Why did you charge? We weren't down stretching.
Oh my god.
Let me get my dice ready.
Alright, goblin number
Tracking. Remember, you need to loosen up and limber. Getting
Yes, we don't want to pull a hamstring.
Oh my god. Alright. So, die for the fighters as he throws one.
Alchemical bomb.
You just sit there praying with bombs on them?
Well, no. Well, kind
Yeah. Yeah, they're fire cultists.
All right. So this is 19 to you.
19 damage or? Okay. I was about to say.
I was going to say.
we believe either or. 19 hit or 19 damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either way.
I mean, there's nothing else to do.
No, I rolled it.
Yeah, there is. Don't play a caster all the time. It wouldn't be so easy to hit.
Have a higher dexterity modifier.
You take a mighty 8 points of damage. Fire comes. You're on fire.
The wizard's on fire again.
He has persistent fire damage now? Okay.
The wizard is on fire again.
Just one. I should probably mark that down.
We didn't notice it last time. We weren't paying attention to him.
You
You were on the other side of the freaking town.
No. When we were in the cave, he got hit too.
I don't remember him being on
That's
fire.
number 1. Let me see who's going to hit this. Okay. One's going to take a. Die! Fighters! And he throws one at you.
17.
Not 17. It goes past and ignites the wall behind you. Oh.
Cool, don't need a light spell now.
The third one, let's see who you can aim for. It's completely random. No clue who you guys are. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's a 24 on you.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 5 points.
Okay.
And you're on fire. And the last one, let's see who he's going to aim for. Oh, you again, sorry. He's going to cut. No, he's not going to do that. I'm going to no. He's going to get a dagger, run up to you, and stab you in the knee.
In the knee?
The knee!
16.
16.
He's trying to hamstring you?
17.
You have a +1 dex mod?
Yeah, he does.
3 points of damage. He slashes at your knee and you're like, not again! Alright.
I'm already down a third. Almost.
Okay, so that is all coming down. Unfortunately, now here comes the Bagast.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Let's see.
I guess it went first as well.
It wasn't that hard.
To beat you guys, it needed to roll a 2. To beat me, it needed to roll a 7.
Alright, the D20. Okay.
I'm guessing, by the way. I have absolutely no idea.
I don't know what their
this is.
modifiers are.
I'm taking a guess saying that it's probably like a 9 or something.
Wow, that's some interesting stuff.
Oh boy.
No, there's things about the
Don't-
biology that's amazing. Alright,
That's even worse.
It's a choose even worse.
alright. So the
You
Bargas,
kill it, but you didn't.
the Bargas is going to go straight after Steven because it recognizes that the predator. Well, sort of, so it rushes at him.
You bastard.
Okay.
Doesn't take it out with one shot.
No.
That'd be really hard.
All right, so it's gonna bite. That's an 18.
That hits.
That hits. Okay.
That is his AC.
Wow. He takes 11.
Okay.
And then let's see, a claw. 19.
Wow, with the minuses?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. No, I missed. I apologize. You forget about that. Okay.
It's been 2 weeks. Forgetting the rules is
I'm
normal.
rusty in 2 weeks. Yes, right. Grimdar, your turn to save the day.
All right, I'm going to move around the Barghast to flank it with Steven.
Okay, hold on. It actually has an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
So, okay. So I'll do the claw. That's a 29.
Hit.
Okay. So it's easy.
It's me.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Gosh,
I say, that hurt! And now that I've got the flank, I will...
Well, you can attack and dash. You can attack twice, right?
Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to attack first.
yes, go ahead.
That's going to be a 28.
You usually hit. You smash it with your axe. This is the one that has the magic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And that's for 13 points of damage, or 12 points. 12 points.
12 points, okay. So when you strike it, you see a slight glow as you hit it into it, and you know that your axe has made some considerable purchase into its flesh. It immediately is like as it sort of looks at you with pure spite in its eyes.
Alright, and then third action is going to be to tell Steven to attack, and I'll attack twice. Alright, so that's going to be at plus 10. It's 29 to hit.
Usually hit.
Tell me if I'm assuming it's not a critical.
No, his armor class is pretty high.
Okay. I have no idea. That's going to be for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then second attack at minus 4 from that, so it's plus 6. Miss.
Yes. Alright, next it is Zendri. What are you doing? A slumbering beast not too far away from you.
There's nobody on me though, right?
Not currently, there's one on him. But no on you.
Alright, well, you gotta get rid of that friggin' demon thing first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do guidance on you, guidance on Steven, shield for me.
Okay. The cast guidance. That will give you like a +1 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
+1 status bonus.
Beautiful.
I'm assuming the weapon gives you a +1 item bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a status bonus.
Alright, good.
Beautiful. Okay. So after that, I assume Zane has a higher dexterity, so we'll go with him. You are on fire. What are you going to do?
Me?
Oh yes.
It takes one action to put out the fire?
No.
No?
You take one action or 2 actions to reduce the difficulty of putting out the fire.
Okay.
You get an automatic roll to put out the fire. If you want to try to make it easier, because we did this last game,
Right.
you can basically take, I forget if it's 1 action or 2, I will look it up.
After taking a position, you roll a 15 flat check to see.
Yeah, you can make it a 10 flat check if you take the action.
And if I take one round to...
What do you mean 1 round?
It's not
one
random
action. One action.
It's I don't remember if it's 1 action or 2. It's you either take the actions or you don't do anything. You get a free 15 plus check, or you get the or you get the 10 plus check if you take. It's either 1 action or 2. I think it's 2 actions.
2 actions?
Yeah, you can spend 2 actions basically to try to put out the fire a little bit, and then it becomes a 10 plus instead of a 15
Okay,
plus.
well, I'm going to roll the flat 15 first.
You get 1 roll per turn. You can't do 1 and then take the 2 actions to
Right,
get
no.
the
So this round you're just doing the freebie.
Yeah, freebie.
Like it? No.
Nope. And then
Unless
I'm
you got
gonna,
3 on the way.
yeah. I'm gonna blast both of the 2 of the goblins with electric arc.
What's the same?
Reflex save is now 16.
16. Very nice. Okay. Normal damage.
Okay. One of them takes.
It's the same roll for both.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So they take 6.
6. Okay. Okay. They're still up.
Okay.
This one hits the other one's like, ah! This one's got magic!
And I'll cast shield for my last action.
You can't feel. Alright. Hey, it's your turn!
I'll do the 15 flat check, right? And I'm on fire.
Okay, you're on fire. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, you're still on fire.
Alright, so I'm gonna electric arc the 2 that he hit.
Oh, cheap.
Reflex check is
His is a higher.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll it down.
2d4 plus 4. Oh,
Max
maximum.
12.
12 damage.
Well, very nice.
So what do you do?
Electric arc.
Alright, one of them died.
Wow, one of them didn't die.
No, they didn't save it all.
Check if they explode, because they have alchemic.
That was something he did last time. That's not.
not.
That's not actually a rule. Otherwise, if one person played an alchemist, it's like I got fire on me. That'd be terrible.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Actually,
NPCs.
You just created a kamikaze goblin.
It's good. No. I want to have Gus be an alchemist. He's like,
No.
I got gunpowder.
No.
And just,
There's a reason why we leave Gus.
what? No, Gus is entertainment.
Yeah, that was because of mass combat.
Okay.
To make it fun.
So
Yes.
next order, it is the goblin's turn, the remaining goblin. Okay. See, he's like, okay. Oh, he doesn't like you at all. No, he's not. He took on 10 and was like, ha ha ha. As he goes past you, you don't have to attack it opportunity. So he goes and flanks you.
everybody that's on fire take one because it's the goblin's turn.
Alright, so
Tastes like burning.
he's gonna stab you in the
The butt.
Alright.
The correct answer
misses. 12 misses. He's got a second attack though.
12 barely misses.
And
The correct answer is I already have a hole there.
7 misses as well.
And the slit.
Congratulations, you got missed by the goblin twice.
Cool rolling.
Alright, the next goblin. Let's see who he's gonna attack. Oh. He doesn't like bars, so he's gonna throw another pipe bomb.
Nimble dodge.
Okay. Alright, that is a total of 16. Missed the
Missed.
And the final guy is on you anyway. So he's gonna stab you in the other knee. What happened to your guys? What am I doing? Alright.
This would be easier if you could wear armor.
Let's see, total, the first one, what's your armor class? 16. Okay. Barely missed critical here. I got a 25.
Are you adding the plus for flanking?
Oh, that's thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like these, who are these gonna be?
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say.
You're the healer. You're gonna
I know. It
Take
only
7 points of damage.
That's
That's my first attack.
It became 1d4 plus 1 instead of 2d4 plus 2 instead of 1d4 plus 1.
There's only so much I can do. Yeah. Alright.
He's got 2 more attacks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but this one's at -4 from that, and he.
that's two. Nope, no, wait. The flank guy. I hit 16 on the dot. Barely. I needed the flank. I was like, wait a minute. 2. The final one. That's a minus 3. Nope.
With this one, he actually needs to roll well to hit you.
I'm down 21 out of 35.
Oh boy.
Either me or Steven is about to be down more than you.
You'll be fine. Alright. So.
And I'm on 5.
Alright.
Yeah, but that doesn't help him because that means that the heal goes to you and not him.
Alright, the Bargus is going to try and attack. He'll take his fight against Steven.
We're at 9:18 now.
11 more minutes. Okay. So, attack number 1 against Steven. Let's see. That's a 26.
Hit.
So, Steven.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's quite a bit damage. 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
The second one is a claw. He's going to try and attack you. Nope, that's 15 misses. And the third attack, he's going to try and hit you again. Why not?
So yeah, -10 or -8.
Misses.
-8 because it's a claw.
Yeah.
No, but it's because he did the bite first. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
9.
9, yeah.
So he's
Probably.
that's it, man. Alright, so now it is Undar's turn.
You're not. So it's a first attack. The first attack gets it, or the first attack I choose gets the +1.
The first attack.
Okay. All right. So I will attack. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark him.
Okay.
So that my attack, or the minuses for multiple attack penalties will go down.
Okay. Does it take action or not?
Yes, it takes an action. Then I'm going to attack him.
Okay, go ahead.
With the plus, it's a 19.
Just missed.
There's that
Yes.
+2 between the weapon and the guidance, another +2
Yes.
for the flanking.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Jeff Stevens.
Yes, and now Steven gets his two attacks.
Go ahead.
So with that,
His
is-
first one gets the +1.
Yes.
Does the mark help him?
Yes, the mark helps him. It doesn't help me this round. Next round, if he's still alive, it helps both of us. All right, that's going to be also a 19,
Missed.
Missed.
and then lower.
Okay. Alright, next it is.
I have to roll double digits.
How bad is Steven hurt?
About 2/3 down.
He's got bitten pretty badly. Bleeding and.
Almost.
All right.
He's taking more damage than you.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll blow a level 2 heal on him. So it's 2d8 +8. Or sorry, 2d8 +16.
Yeah,
So heals
Nice.
peaceful.
a lot.
Very nice.
And I've used a spell. And with my last action, I cast shield. Big surprise. Well, it's probably better if I put this how many I have left.
So next it is Zane. What are you doing?
The flat check on the fire.
Oh.
And then make 2 saves on 2 goblins.
2 more goblins. Right?
Go ahead.
The damage?
One's the same, right? Maybe 4.
Damage is 6
6.
again.
One dies outright, one is damaged. Okay.
So 2 are dead now?
Yeah,
What
2 are
is?
dead.
And yes, your turn. What are you doing?
No, first my
You're trying to kill Steven.
15 I saved.
Go ahead.
Come on.
No,
Oh.
you burn some more.
Burn.
Alright,
Doesn't make it
so
higher.
how many are left? 2?
2?
Yeah.
One's kicking. No, that's
Arc it.
Both of them are the ones on you.
So I'm electric arcing both of them. Make
Really?
a saving throw.
Alright.
Just roll damage.
Roll damage.
7.
7.
7. Okay.
And then I cast shield.
Yay, you learned. Alright. No, you.
It only
Oh!
took both of us to do it before he figured out to do it.
No, I mean like.
Next time for. Okay, the 2 on you. Okay.
Oh, it's Goblin's turn. Everybody take a point.
It's the 2 of you.
Yeah.
Neither of us are on fire.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not being attacked by goblins. I'm being attacked by
By
the
a
far gas.
demon.
Alright.
We'll get there.
Attack number
I
1.
now have 17 AC.
Okay.
Steve is gonna start like bringing me like
Let's
grubs
see.
and stuff, like as thank yous.
He loves you.
I was maimed and now I feel great.
17. Hit
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I could attempt to absorb it, but that all depends. How much damage you do. With the shield, right?
Yeah, okay. 3.
I'll take that damage.
Okay. Let's see. Second shot. Let's see.
You still have
2.
17, because that keeps the shield up.
17 again. Just barely. Even with the negatives. I rolled well.
Roll your damage and I'll
Sure.
show you if I
No, what
If it's 5 or more, you use the shield.
5.
I'll use the shield on that one. Shield is gone.
Right now.
Hey,
Last one.
it saved you 5 hit points.
Yep. Now it's 16.
No, misses.
Yeah.
That's the first guy. Second guy.
You know, you can use higher level spells in your cantrips.
I
Just
know.
so you're aware.
I know.
Okay.
First guy. Let's see.
You didn't do that in the fight last time.
7.
I was saving.
Nope, misses.
For what?
Ooh, that one. That one hits. Second one hits. And let's see. This one does 2. This one 9. This one 9. 3. Nope, misses. Okay.
Down 27.
Alright, so now it's the dark guy's turn. Alright, the dark guy's going to take a bite at a crab. Or not Steven this one.
Leave him alone.
19?
Hits.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh. 14 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oof. I'll quit it.
And 2 claws on you.
Yep.
Okay. This one is only 9, 25. And that last one is only a 12.
25 hits.
Ooh, 9, 12.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, well, usually go. That's okay.
I say, would you stop it?
Grimdark.
Alright, change.
Wait, it knows his name?
Yes, it knows my name.
Oh, man.
No wonder it's hitting you.
It has its own.
It's tasted your blood that knows your name or something?
Hero lore.
Alright, I'm attacking.
This is an underworld
I'm
vampire.
attacking first.
Ooh, no.
Roll a 5.
That
Ooh,
hits.
okay, that one is a 27.
27.
Yes, 27.
Yeah.
8.
8. Okay.
And then Steven swings. First one's going to hit. That's a 22.
Hits.
21.
21 hits.
Okay. Because I realized, yeah. And that's only for 3.
Okay.
And then his second attack is going to miss. Oh, does it make a difference? I forgot to subtract. I only take a -3 instead of a -5 penalty for my attack. So no, so that attack was not a 27; it was a 29. But I think that's still. I need.
Its AC's in the 20s.
Yeah.
Its AC is either 20 or 21. So I need a 30 or a 31 to crit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's doable.
It's
It's just not easy.
My turn.
Hold on, couldn't
I'm basically dead next round.
There's a lot of blood in your lungs. You're gurgling. You're gurgling.
Who am I next to? Like, I'm next to both of them.
Yes.
Okay. That means I have to use a second level heal to get you, and then a first level to get you, because you're within touch range. So that leaves me with this. This. We'll do the second level first on you.
Average.
25. Or something like that. Yeah, 25. And then you just get the D8 for 3. It's
What's your next character going to be?
You guys are fighting the goblins. You can both double electric zap them, and they'll probably be dead.
You gotta get one more round to go. I'm just kidding.
No, they go before the
I'm
goblins. Come on.
I know.
Or you can use
Fire,
the
which means I no longer have the shield up.
No.
Fire.
It's on fire.
And then they take save
Yeah.
or 6.
Amazingly enough, he's been very consistent with his damage.
No, actually, one dies, the other one's still barely alive.
Okay.
And then you cast shield.
And then I cast it.
I can't even cast shielding.
Nope.
Alright, I'm doing my saving throw. Come on.
Nope.
No.
Burn some more.
On their turn.
And now roll your damage.
Oh, since he got magically healed, that gets rid of the fire.
Okay.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you're no longer on fire.
Oh, okay. Alright. So
That's how you die. No one.
Electric arc.
Forget the healing. You're like,
would the electric arc hit the what's it call it now?
what's the range of
30.
30 feet. Two creatures within 30 feet.
2 creatures within 30 feet?
Yeah.
I'll say that, sure.
Yeah, alright. So saving throw is 19?
Go ahead. Is it all or nothing? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's all half.
Okay.
Unless it's a critical save.
Okay.
9 total.
9, okay. Well, definitely kill the last one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, congratulations. You pissed off the Vargas. Vargas like as it crushes you out in Abyssal.
And I understand it.
So that you know
As it goes. Dwarves are too chewy. Yeah.
But elves are
But elves are nice.
especially when they don't have any armor on and they've been softened up by my
See,
life.
demons make good slaves.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want it to come to kill you?
Everyone's a tough guy.
We're all tough guys.
Gee, what is it?
I'm gonna switch into wizard, so I need the spell book. So yeah,
All right.
Alright, so Boris take one
boy.
because the goblins are dead, but you didn't
Right.
put out the fire.
You didn't put out fire?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, the Bargus' turn. Oops. We're in the middle of combat.
We're in the middle of combat.
We're
Oh,
in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
So, the Bargus is like, isn't like a hit with magic attack at all.
Mhm.
So it looks like it's considered for a microsecond what to do, and it'll still stay on good old Steam. It doesn't like a predator, another predator. So let's see. That's a 29.
It's crit.
it's a crit.
Right? Oh,
It wouldn't be on me, but it is on him.
let's see. $25.
Okay.
And then the claw.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Does he have anything
Claw.
left?
No, he's down.
Claw.
He's down.
He's knocked out.
Yeah, he's knocked down.
All right. So then.
Down
oh,
39, right? Jeez.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move and hit you with the remaining claw attack. No, I don't have a.
-4.
No. Believe me, what's your armor class?
16.
No. Slave! You call me slave? I don't make you my sweet meats. I will dine upon your soul.
meat.
All right, so congratulations. You go. All right, so after him, Grimdark.
I plead with you to please heal Steven because I need to kill this thing. Move over to the Barghast and can I get flanking with
Yeah,
this one
he's
against-
got flanking.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so you somehow drop your weapon. Oh my God, what was that?
It's double once?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so all right, the first. Wow.
Banished to the black bag of doom.
They go to the dice jail. Heavy lift.
They've been imprisoned.
I don't even know what to say.
I've never seen that before.
All right,
I've
so-
done it before.
All right, so wow. All right, so the first one, you swing at the hindquarters of this beast, and somehow blood got into your hands, and your axe slips out of your hands and studs into the ground. And you're like, why is there so much? Did I get so much of the there's blood on me? No, you realize most of it's yours. Then you try again, grab it, and you're like, ah! And you swing, and you sort of spin a little bit too much, and the Barghast is like, air behind me? and you trip to one knee. I'm gonna say you're not quite prone, but you're on your knee, and you can then actually get up, and yeah, you can even move and allow you to if you have to, you can move half your movement and get up in the same one action. So you have to, but don't worry, you'll be done with that. Zane! Oh no, Zendri, your turn. Sorry.
Those are bad.
Use up
I know.
the
Heals.
2-pointer on Steven, or my last level 2
Okay.
on Steven.
Okay.
24.
Good roll. I'm good.
So he gets 24 hit points back.
Yes.
And then I'll blow another first level on him since I'm within touch.
6.
6 points.
6. Okay. All right. Zane, your turn.
Fire! Yes! It's out!
How much damage did you take total?
Only about like 3 or 4.
Three. Okay. All right. So what do you used to do?
I'm
You
gonna.
can move to flank with. Well, actually,
He's already kind of flanking.
he's a medium-sized creature.
I mean, you said I was within touch range of both of them, so he should just be able to shift.
I'll allow you to. You move next to basically to the right of Grimdar, and
Yeah.
you'll be flanking with him.
Okay, so I move and then 2 attacks on
The thing. Go ahead.
the thing. First attack.
You plus
21. 23.
That hits.
Okay.
Solid hit.
Second attack. -4, so that's 22.
22. Both hit.
Woohoo!
Solid hit. Go ahead.
+8.
Ooh, nice.
19.
Do you add sneak damage?
No. Oh, actually, do I?
You do.
Oh,
On
then,
each one.
yeah.
The flanking,
How much,
right?
how much is
Flank.
that damage in this level?
Well, D6 for each.
Let's just do one.
Oh, start throwing at people.
19, 23, 25 points of damage.
Very good.
He did it!
So bad.
If I could roll those numbers, that'd be great.
There's only one number you roll.
It seems like it.
And it's not the high one.
Alright. Very nice. Aegis, you have a Bargus, enraged Bargus in your face right now. You have your friends around you.
How
At least
much? How much do I think he's down by?
he got perforated by this guy. So he struck him right into the where his kidneys might be, and then the second shot hit him into his lungs.
Alright.
Bargus is coughing up blood. He's
I'm
like
casting a triple magic missile. Three action magic missiles.
Okay.
So he's gonna take the.
You're actually
1d4.
using a spell?
Yes. 1d4 plus 1.
Me, I'm almost out already.
So that's 5 plus 7 plus 3 more.
10.
10.
He dies.
Slate!
Slay. Alright, that's good.
I look, have the knights killed the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
There's 9 of them, they all have like 3 attacks each. Once after the first round they get there, there's like 27 attacks on it actually.
Do Bargus have horns?
No, they
That rolls are bad.
They kind, like I said, they look kind of bat-like. I'll give you a picture of them.
Plus 12 to hit, man.
That's what the greater one looks like. So it looks like almost like a bat.
Right.
And then this one is the regular one.
Okay.
See? Bat ears, crossed
Yeah.
over, wolf-like.
Alright.
Can grab
Take
it.
our.
You can go back to the Sabraga against the Bagas. Well, the Bagas dead. And so all the goblins have been slain. So, what do you guys wish to do? Oh, wait, you are very badly hurt, or some of you are very badly hurt. How badly hurt are you? Oh, great.
I am
Half elf
down
sorcerer.
18
Or a wizard.
at 35.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
halfway.
assuming Grim is going to do a treat wounds on Steven himself.
Actually, you fully healed me, and I haven't been hit again.
Oh.
I'll do a treat wounds on me, on Steven, and I'll do it on you unless you want to do it on yourself.
I mean, I can do it on myself.
Go ahead. Roll. See.
17.
2d8 roll.
I critically succeed on Steven.
Okay, so 48 for him.
Yeah.
I did 10.
Okay. Roll on.
Do it on me. You have it?
Oh.
Ooh, there you go. So
I only heal magically.
What is that medicine? How magical.
Can somebody heal me?
Sure.
I can barely apply a bandage.
I critically healed Steven for 22.
I literally have a 0 on medicine.
You want to try?
I didn't critically fail, but
Yeah.
because I can't unless I roll 1, but...
Alright, I'll do it on you. 6.
Nope, he failed too. Can't try again for a little while.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you see him spit up. Like, no. That's a he makes you go back. It's like, no.
You forgot to bring the leeches.
Oh yeah.
Wrong game. Doesn't count.
I'll go to
The leeches of healing.
I'll go to the greater one that they killed
Okay.
and pull out the canine.
If you want. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Right.
Okay, poke it down.
That's their kill.
They don't really care. They don't. They don't take.
Did they leave anyone alive for questioning?
There miraculously the human cultist who was being chomped on by the thing is still barely alive.
Oh.
He requires some treatment in order to stabilize, or he'll just die. He's got a lot of blood loss.
Oh, what? How do you spell this?
I guess you want to
Yeah, I'll
try to do a treat wounds on
Well, it takes. No, it took that was 10 minutes to do that.
How do you
You'd be
spell
dead by
that?
that time.
G-H-D-A-S-T.
G-H-A.
It takes multiple. It takes time to do this.
Okay.
Like there's to do the treat wounds. The treat wounds is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone else has to do it. That can't be us in order to keep this guy alive.
One of the knights tries it. Okay. He manages to. I should kill you, but You might be useful for interrogation. As he
Guys, I just want to point out the cultists that we killed kind of were killed rather easily. I don't think they were powerful enough to summon a demon.
There's enough of them with a ritual. They can absolutely do it, yeah. Also, these were a lot more powerful than the goblins we fought before. There's enough of them. They can put their minds together and create this crap.
You can make a knowledge arcana roll just to see.
So,
Vegas? Or whoever has arcana can roll.
Okay.
I'm just concerned.
Or they can roll it. Yeah, cool.
18.
a cult would be nice.
Okay. Either or is the same.
Ooh, a 10.
What you got?
18.
You're not sure. You believe, yes. If it's not the sheer number of the power of the summoner, sometimes it can be if you have enough of them summoning and you sacrifice enough, you can summon some pretty diabolical stuff. Plus, the Bargus gets more. One of the things about Bargus's biology is that the more that every so often when they eat, they get more powerful. As in, they consume one person every month, and they get a permanent stat bonus. So that little guy that you killed would eventually grow up into the bigger guy.
So
you
want to? So who's going to interrogate this scum?
He's a balding man in his late 40s, 50s maybe. He has a 5 o'clock shadow a bit. He's got some scars. And then his rib cage is caved in. He's got scars on his face, on his arms, everything like that. And he's in very bad shape.
So, the goblins that we killed, what tribe did they belong to?
You're going to look for tribal tattoos?
Anything.
Okay, alright.
Just
So they all appear to be from several different tribes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. Maybe after they lost the fight, they decided that this was going to be their better way to make up for it.
Did we hear enough of the ritual to figure out, is it arcana, is it primal, is it
occult?
You barely heard enough of it, and it seems like they were just simply chanting to as praise and to gain almost. It's not something that to summon anything. They were actually casting sort of. Actually, you haven't got your roll here, so you're gonna roll the identify. Occultist with. Identify magic. So it's basically identify magic while you were there. You can do that if you wish.
So arcane sense? Can I use that?
What's arcane sense?
It's the skill base detect magic.
Yeah, he's telling you to do the skill base.
Do the skill base.
You're identifying. You already know it's magical.
Oh, okay.
What they did with that.
No.
What's that?
A 1.
Total.
He rolled a Jonathan.
Oh, 7.
It's still one.
I rolled 2.
All right. You believe what they were trying to do
3?
was to strengthen the Bargus.
Okay.
Alright. Old balding man, who is your leader?
I'm not telling you a thing
Why not? He
because
tried to eat you.
I'd gladly sacrifice the greater Bargus.
Oh god, he's a really boring one. Do you want to ask him a question?
What is interrogation under? Can that be diplomacy,
Intimidate.
deception?
Depends on how you ask the question.
No, I'm going to be nice about it. I'm not going to try to.
It's all about how you ask the question. You can say what you want to do with it. It's not thievery.
We're open to the idea of possibly letting you go. I'm sure the knights would just want to slaughter you, kill you right here, and then your essence is no longer of benefit to anything. There's no creature, demon that you summon to devour it. So you give us some information and we'll consider talking to the knights.
You say you can be.
That be diplomacy.
I think diplomacy for this. You're not actually trying to trying to demoralize him.
And I'm not lying to
I'm
him.
not trying to trick him. Well, you might be trying to trick him a little bit.
16.
16. Okay. What is your trade? I assume.
Expert.
Expert. Okay. Okay. He looks. What do you want? What do you really want to know?
Are there any more of you?
We are legion.
Are there any more of you here?
No.
Are there other...
Are you working with goblins?
They believe. They are
Isn't that
mad.
beneath you?
They are all worshippers of Bacchus. The Bacchus are the messengers of our god, the goddess Lamashtu.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Lamashtu. You should roll religion
check.
Religion check.
Alright, plus.
Oh.
12.
Oh. 7.
Ah, there you go.
23.
Nice. All right. So you think it's type of
Food.
type of pie. You're almost convinced it's a type of pie, but no. you think it's something.
You just made that word up.
Yeah, no, nothing you recognize. It's Lamashtu is a goddess, and and the Boggers are considered one of her servants. She is borderline almost like a demon god type of hybrid.
Goody.
She resides in the abyss, and she's a nasty customer. She's also patron of evil shapeshifters, lycanthropes and such.
Yes, and Targas can shapeshift as well.
They can do a lot of things, but yeah.
That's great. That's just great.
Are there any other entrances or exits here?
You asking him?
No, I'm looking around.
No.
No? Alright, so where does the other tunnel go to?
You asking him again?
Yes.
Okay. It's just a storage area and a place for our previous goblins to sleep. It's one of their warrants, so.
So it
There are
connects.
so many.
It connects to their cave network?
Something like that. I wasn't privy to it too much. I'm here for the greater good of Lamashtu.
Yeah, the greater good. Yeah, I feel like you're using the word good wrong.
Nonsense. What she wants is good. Everything else, not so good. Who do you worship? Whatever it is, I can make you a better deal.
I don't think you can. I believe at the moment the better thing to do is to say that this particular plot failed. Your Barghasts are banished because they are no longer on the material plane.
They disintegrate the oily
Yeah.
funnels, yes.
And you're probably going to go to a very nasty hell.
I got it. I'll be back.
You will?
If you send me there, I'll be back. It might take some time, but I'll do
Wait,
it.
do you think that you're a demon?
No, of course not.
You're just a random human worshipper of a demon goddess, yes?
I am not. No,
You're not random?
Not
You-
at all.
Are you special in some way?
Of course. I
How?
was to be sacrificed to the Boggers for his greater good.
That does not make you special. I'm pretty sure that's what
It
makes
makes
you
you
a
food.
I'm pretty sure that's just makes you a.
No, you don't understand. No.
What don't I understand? Please explain. Make it easier.
The minor Boggers who came here, every single time they feed, they become stronger. After a certain amount, they become a greater Boggers, a greater servant of our goddess. When we give ourselves to the greater Boggers, that's an honor.
Yes, but what do you become after you're eaten?
Part of the greater Boggers.
So you become part of the thing that just got sent to the abyss.
Yes, and I'll be back.
Yes, but you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, see, that part goes away. So you're gone forever, and instead of at least being able to go somewhere where you might be gaining something, you're going to just die and be forgotten forever.
Roll diplomacy if you have it. Trying to logic X cultist to me, but
0.
he ignores you completely. He says, "What about you? You look like someone who control demons."
Natural 1, number 4 in the row.
Running out of dice to roll.
You got a chain gang in there by now. What about you? You look like someone who sprays power.
I got 4
Are you
d20s.
telling me when you eat a pig, it becomes a part of you? And it comes back?
What are you talking about?
Your food!
What about my food?
No, you are food.
No, my sacrifice.
No,
I
you are
sacrifice.
food.
No, it's a sacrifice. You become one with the bird.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
As a pig doesn't become one with you, you are not becoming one with the virus.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
I line up behind him. Are we ready?
No.
Okay.
Make a.
I'm gonna talk to the
check,
knights.
yes?
I'm gonna ask them what they plan on doing with him.
We're planning on. Well, we haven't got that far yet. I mean, you generally kill goblins. He's of a different vein. Perhaps we should torture him first and.
No.
And my diplomacy roll is of no. Nothing.
Okay.
I got 6.
Can you promise me you won't kill or torture him? That you'll take him to whatever authorities and then allow the legal system to judge him appropriately?
Yes, allow the legal system to
Torture him. What are you talking about?
That is
Torture
the legal
him.
system.
He's a cultist.
Yes, he's a cultist. He deserves to die.
Okay, but
However, he needs to
let
be
him go
given-
through the process.
You want him
Can
to
you
go
at least
through-
promise me that?
Look, they don't
Here, he's going through the pot. I found him guilty. Kill him.
Make a diplomacy check. That's actually the correct way.
I'm trying to fulfill
look at that.
30.
Nice. All right. So against my better judgment, but since you fought well, all right. We'll let the local constabulary deal with it.
I turned back to him.
No,
I put in a good
Wait,
word
okay.
for you, as I promised.
Okay.
They're not going to just kill you.
Nope.
I feel like there's a problem here. The fact is that after we took out the other goblins, now in from them is another tribe. And these are not from any of the tribes we just fought.
Are these from the other
Oh.
tribes? So like the 3-claw, the red eye, the black ears, the green scars?
There were a total of 10 of them, of the goblins that you found. And I would say 2 of each. Let's see, there are 2 members of each of the tribes you've already encountered, and a 5th one from a different tribe.
Oh, God bloody damn it.
So now that means there's a total of 6 tribes, because we
All
had the 4 that were together, we had the ones with the black circles that were eating the other 4,
Yeah.
and now there's another one.
All right.
By the way,
What's
one of the aspects, however, you have to understand is each and every single one of them had their whatever their tribal markings, it was scarred up. It was like scarred
So
up.
they're no
All
longer
right.
members.
So these
X-Men.
The last one appears to have a lightning bolt, almost a lightning bolt, like a double lightning bolt.
they're the quick ones. All right. So here's the problem. We've uncovered a goblin conspiracy
Maybe.
coming from the goblins after the other goblins were killed. These are not friends of the other goblins. They've come into this cave after the other goblins were dead, knowing somehow that the other goblins were dead. They've only been gone for like 3 days.
Unless they were a sect within the Warren that just kind of does their thing.
Yeah, unless they're a sect, but they're canceling. They're killing off their own. This is.
They're cultists.
We need to bring someone in who knows more about this than we do.
Would that person be at the fort
I have
or
no
in
idea.
Oxford?
I feel like we're a little beyond our depth here. The question I've got to ask, I asked the knights, is there an order you're aware of somewhere nearby that might deal with cultists of Lamashtu?
Not in particular.
Or just cultists in general that are not goblinoid based?
This is the
Why'd
first
you
time.
save him?
This is the first time we've even seen.
They're nasty.
Oh yeah, but I gave him my
I mean,
word.
cultists are a messy bunch. You usually just execute all the lava.
Yeah.
But I've never actually heard of Lamash 2. So I'm not sure. I assume she's some sort of demon S or something.
Yes, yeah. So the question that I've got to ask then is, what do you suggest if there is some sort of, they said they're legion, they're all over the place, all that kind of thing. They just happened to come into this warren after it was emptied by us 3 days ago. It was only 3 days ago that we emptied it. It came in and they brought in a multiple Barghast. That's not, and they did it under, not really under our noses, but it's only 2 hours away from town.
Well, the greater Barghast that we dispatched, that hadn't been on our world for a couple of years.
Exactly, which is the reason why.
They obviously were mounting something else. The other one, they might have just summoned that. Who knows?
So the question
I would think that the city would have a temple to.
Well, here's the question.
Deity.
Do we try to follow the other goblin warrens, like they said, out of the storage area and see if maybe that brings us somewhere? Or do we need to follow, which direction would they have come from? They have to have come from the direction not from town. Which means, which direction from town is this?
It is technically northeast.
So they came from the north or the east. We don't know, and again, we either need to find someone who knows more about this, or we need to follow the pattern and see where it goes, but or find out who the head cultist was. I don't think it was any of these people. Hey, food source. What? Who was the leader? Who was your the leader of this particular small group of cultists?
I was.
You were.
Yes.
So you recruited the goblins.
Oh, some yes. Some were recruited. Some were already here.
So where did you come from?
Oh, well, I travel a lot.
You travel a lot. Mm-hmm. Where were you planning on going?
Oh, to the abyss.
Right now?
No, later.
Where were you planning on sending the Barghasts?
Oh, they would go wherever they want to go.
Okay, so why did you come to this particular warren?
It was empty. One of the goblins had been here before.
And they knew that it was empty because that makes perfect sense.
No, we were going to feed them to the Barghasts.
Oh.
Over time, of course. You know, it take a year, maybe two, before the lesser Barghast becomes much strong enough to become a greater Barghast. And it requires goblins, or whatever. And at the end, well, I wouldn't be here, but they had to get as a human or something else. Or whoever would lead after, they had decided amongst them, would be sacrificed and become part of the greater Barghast and be immortalized.
Right.
So they were going to be demonic goblin farmers?
That does sound basically what you're talking about. And it means that, so is there another group of you somewhere in the area then?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna put my hopes up on this one, but where?
What's in it for me?
Well, we're already not going to kill you immediately.
That's nothing.
Well, if this is what we can do. We can see what we can do. Wait, we can see what we can do about bringing you back to that group so you can get eaten by that Barghast.
That's acceptable. We move around continually, but there is a group in the local orc tribes.
They are group in the local orc tribes, you say?
Not all of them are goblins. Not all of the worshippers are goblins. They are obviously secrets.
Yes.
So there's orc cultists too?
Yes. There's cultists and everything. There's hobgoblins and lizard folk and all sorts of things.
Sir Manaheim, can you stop here for a moment when you have a second?
What's wrong?
So apparently our friend here, in exchange for not arbitrarily killing him and not allowing him to be sacrificed to his Barghast or whatever they are, has agreed that he will show us where the other cultists are, which happen to be an orc tribe. Now, I know you're no big fan of orcs. If we bring him with the intent of having him be fed to their demon bat wolf creature thing.
August,
Yeah. So,
Very-
your order is pretty...
This sounds a bit beyond just us. I'm going to have to ask for help from the Brother Superior for additional brothers.
And where would that be?
No, this is what Manaheim's saying.
Yes, and where would the Brother Superior
Back
be?
at the fort?
No. Some of them are. We have a temple in Boxburg, and we have a temple in Klausville,
So
and a few other towns.
We'll bring a message to when we hand over to Bar. I'm not in the mood to start a war with an orc tribe.
what do you mean start a war?
He doesn't want to start a war.
The war has already begun.
Yeah.
You're just a coward because they're bigger than you.
No, I just don't want to start a
Everything's
war.
bigger than that.
Yeah, I know.
The goblin isn't. That's why you weren't afraid of the goblins.
Yeah, but I don't want to. War is not my forte.
Alright, so, where do we go from here? I'm kind of...
So
We go back to town. We take the message over to their temple. They'll send reinforcements. They'll take care of the
other warren?
The
the warren down
yeah,
the other path?
yeah.
Or at least protect the town while we're
Right.
gone.
They'll send reinforcements. They'll go attack the orcs. They'll have their little war.
I'm pretty sure that they're going to have to send someone with us to talk to the temple to get the phone.
Why? If you can send a message, we'll take it to the temple, right? You don't need to send somebody with it.
A sealed message.
Would you go for us?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we plan on going to Boxburg anyway.
Excellent. And Brother Superior will I'll write a letter.
You see?
Yes.
It's all solved.
All of this is solved, and you're doing a great job of making sure we don't have to follow through.
No, he's getting a second. He got a second.
He's smarter than he looks.
He has a second side quest.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen, right?
What?
Well, first of all, we're going to escort the caravan back.
Get money.
We'll get paid from that.
Yeah.
Then we're going to deliver the letter.
Yes. And we get paid for that.
Well,
We're not getting paid
We're
for
not getting
that.
paid for delivering a letter.
No.
However, I'm assuming they're probably going to offer us something to go back.
Well, as long as they pay us, that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
You are very
But just
mercenary, aren't you?
don't get your hopes up that we're just going to go deliver the letter and then just find something else in the city.
Well, there's something else to
Chances
do
are-
that pays.
Yeah.
You are a very mercenary fellow, aren't you?
Need money.
While they're talking, make a perception check, please. As a discussion now. What?
10.
I still want to acquire some real estate.
That's fine. You need money.
I at this point in their conversation,
So let's do what we
And I
agreed.
really
Perception
like
check.
this halfling town.
Oh,
I
I mean,
say
unless
you
we
should.
find something
13, all right.
that's better, but I mean,
you notice a lot
you know,
of bodies here. Most of
the
them are
farm
cultists.
is close to a
You notice
stream.
that there
That's fine.
are,
But you still need money.
Yeah.
in the corner.
Okay.
There's a small gilded chest. It's about this big. Your spider sense may not be there.
I look at it, see it. First, I'm going to make a perception check on it, see if it's trapped or if it's
Go
a
ahead.
cultist base.
Go ahead. Nice.
There we go.
That trap not even locked.
All right.
That's his combined roll for the last like 10 rolls.
I will.
He gets to pull a bad dice back out of the bag.
They're on probation.
So yeah, I'll open the box.
Okay. Open the box. There are 4 golden. You're not even sure what the shape is. It's kind of like almost like a wave. It's. I'm gonna draw it. It appears to be a unit of transporting gold,
Mm-hmm.
but
Anyway,
It's a wavy bar. They were really bad.
I'm not against fighting. I just want to get paid for it.
okay, bit like that.
Which I understand.
Okay, we'll wait.
Okay, sure.
There are 4 of them. and they have. It appears on the bottom there was some sort of seal, but it was scratched out. The last one, however, has a little bit. It looks almost like almost like a gate with 3 little rungs. But they didn't scratch it out.
I'm going to first say, everyone, come over here. Take a look at this. Is
Made of gold.
Is it a sigil of some sort? Could it be from a city?
Should I make a society roll?
Yeah, I was going to say society.
Society gonna do it.
Society.
I got a 20.
Oh,
I have it. I'm just letting them roll
13.
first.
26.
Because I'm probably not going to beat the 26,
Yeah.
so... it's an 18.
That's 2 ones.
Alright, so Zendri thinks it might look like someone tried to make an H but put too many rungs in it. Zane, it's not quite familiar yet. Zane, you got a 13, right?
13.
Okay, you got a what?
A 26.
26, and you got a
18.
Okay,
Did you roll a 20 to get a 26?
you got a pretty decent roll.
Yeah,
It's
high
intelligence based.
Oh, yeah.
I have a 9.
Oh,
I
so,
haven't learned.
no.
Sure.
20 would be it's critical success.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm asking.
So Grimdar, you think it is an imperial seal from an empire. This is their way of transporting gold for trade.
Yeah, do I
You
have any
reckon-
idea what
you-
empire?
It's not from this continent.
Okay, then
It's a
no.
problem. You know exactly what it is.
What is it?
Okay. It's from the Pharos Empire. The Pharos Empire is across the seas, quite a bit across the seas. Like it's about 2 weeks by ocean. The Pharos Empire is
No, thank you.
Yeah, the Pharos Empire is it is definitely a very rich empire. It got there by conquest more than anything else, and then has since then expanded in trade and in magical dealings of all types. It's famous, or rather infamous, for creating. Well, people have different names for them. They use a lot of golems in their armies. The most infamous one, however, is basically called the Hellfire Golem, which is known to trap a demon inside it.
That sounds horrifying.
Their summoners are amongst the best in the world, and they just unleash them on the enemy. And the tactic that they like to use is, and they don't use it all the time, but if they want to really just cause a breakthrough, they use it sometimes in sieges, is they can release the demon and let it go back to hell or the abyss, but it causes an explosion, like a massive fireball, as it leaves, destroying the body, but like it's like a massive bomb. They can use it in siegecraft most of the time.
So it's a self-destruct.
Yeah, they don't need to do that.
Fantastic.
That's its.
So when it's on its last few hit points, it self-destructs.
So how does the money get? It could possibly mean that they came from there. It could possibly mean they were trading from there, but it could also just mean that they happen to have these bars because they're easy to transport. How much do we think these bars might be specifically worth?
Each one of these bars is worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay, if they can be
50?
50.
traded or are they just worth 50 each?
They're worth 50 gold pieces to those who can afford it, obviously. They use it as a means of sort of having 50 coins.
Yeah, that's
They just, because that weighs like, how much is it?
too much.
Yeah. This is a lighter alternative used for trade.
It's made of pure gold.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's 4 of them, amazingly enough.
Take one each?
That would be the idea, yes. Actually, first I obviously have to ask the
knights.
knights.
Well, they don't care.
That's what I thought, but
No, it's okay. They're not even bothering looting the goblins or anything like that. They just
they're goblins. I'm not going to loot them either.
they
I haven't looted the leader.
They pat them down to see if there's any weapons or anything like that, or anything sneaky. But they just generally are just making sure they're dead, and then leaving just scanning the area. The laborers are once you come in and start unloading the wheats and the barrels of all sorts of foodstuffs and commodities. So what do you wonderful people want to do now?
Go back to town.
Another town?
Well, first we need to check that other way to see if it's been sealed or what's going on over that way.
Okay. You go down the other way. And
Have the laborers finished loading all the stuff in the
it'll take
carts?
them about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, we're making sure we're not going to leave them before they finish. So
Okay.
I'm just checking the other direction.
4 knights accompany you, at least to the entrance area, but they guard. So the majority of the knights are still in the area with the boggesses.
Yes.
4 of them guard the area with the totem, and you go down the other way. Let's see. There are about a dozen bunk beds. They're very crude, very rickety, but they're size of goblins in this area.
No, good for you guys.
There's several sacks there. They look to be made out of some sort of dirty burlap, and about 6 of them in the corner. And on the other side, there's a couple of chamber pots, quite full, and blankets.
Fortune save.
Fortune save for the spell. And
Are there any other ways in or out of this room?
there does not appear to be. You can make perception checks if you wish. Try and see what's secret.
Not that my perception's any good, but let's do a 13.
You know, see it?
Yeah, I'm going to search for
Doors.
secret doors. I lose his 13.
What about you?
Oh,
No matter. Wow.
Perception.
All of us rolled really poorly.
Whoa,
except
that's
for the natural 20.
Nice.
You mean the rogues find something? Wow, I would have never guessed.
You're rolling that 20.
I know.
So Zendri is
I'm
looking
rolling that too.
Zendri, and Vegas, and Grimdar looking around.
Yep,
You're
nothing
there. You're looking at them like amateurs. as you instantly see a rock that's slightly different shade of the others. I wonder what this does. The wall parts, but it's a very only parts about 2 feet wide. And there is a section. There's a very thin partition there. That part is not worked stone. It's natural. Just the door here looks like it's made out of. It's partially the part of it is like work stone, and the other part is like a part of the rock. And there's no traps. I'll give you that because it's critical. Like, there's no traps because why would you do that? And it appears to be winding, and you can't see all. What do you have dark vision?
Low light.
Low light. Okay. So you can't see more than 30 or 40 feet.
See? Secret door.
It's only 2 feet wide.
Well, they said there was one.
Alright, well that's not wide enough for the knights to go through.
It's not wide enough for me to go through.
If you go sideways,
definitely won't be able to go.
Is there a way?
you guys can.
You're too tall, but you're easily thin enough.
Alright. I don't want to make any assumption, but you're a dwarf, and I'm assuming you're pretty good with stonework?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way where we can close this and seal it, or do it so that it can't be used from that other side? Just so
Give me.
can-
Well, I can't make it permanent because I mean you dig long enough. to
Right,
make it do
right,
anything.
but just
But I'll collapse it. It'll take some time, but I can do it.
Right.
I will
getting up
use
to
my. I'm assuming I can break it down. I have stone working specifically.
You
So
can destroy the locking, the opening mechanism on the other side. There's another little button there. You can destroy that. They can't open it unless they use tools.
okay,
That's the simplest method. That will take a couple minutes.
sure. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? You found it. What do you want to do, Zane?
So,
Oh, do you want to go through, or are you going to send the cat?
yeah, I might send the cat.
All right, because
No.
Steven looks at me. Because you know what happened when Steven looks at me and we look down that hole. Steven looks at me and goes,
Why? What's down there?
I don't know.
He's going to get sent down, get attacked first, and
All
find
right.
out.
He got hit real hard by that Varghast. He's not
Several
really in the
times,
mood.
like 2 or 3 times. He
All
got
right.
hit by
He
it.
got hit by the damn thing.
I'll give the familiar.
You have to have chosen that at the beginning of the day.
Actually, it doesn't say that. It just says you have to give it some time. It doesn't say it has to be at the beginning of the
What are
day.
you doing exactly?
Well, he has to.
Your
He's,
companions, familiars or mystical. It just says I can give him 2.
well, you have to give him 2.
Yeah.
Do what?
2
Oh,
abilities.
the abilities.
2 abilities of what? A cat?
No. 2 abilities that are special.
You can do that
Doesn't
every
it doesn't
day.
say? I mean, yeah. I
The
can-
assumption would be that you would choose them at the beginning of the day. You can't-
Each day you channel your magic into 2 abilities. It just says each day you channel. Doesn't
Yes.
say 1.
Alright, Felix is on your shoulders, like, and looking over your shoulder, and your spell looks like, sorry, you made up my mind.
Yeah, so I'll give
So you
him-
could not do anything for 23 hours, and then on the 23rd hour.
Well, it for one
It's
day.
not being specific. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anytime during that 12
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah. So I'll give him fast movement and dark vision,
Okay.
and then let him run and see what's on the other end, and then come back.
So what's the fast movement?
He's now 40.
Okay.
He's a cat.
How far can his dark vision?
It just says gains dark vision, so I assume it's the same as
everyone else's.
Okay.
60 feet,
I
right?
guess
Yeah, I
60
think
is the
so.
standard. It doesn't say.
Actually, there's no limit to dark vision in this edition. It's just
Okay.
you can see in the dark.
Okay.
So whatever the vision
So
of
you're
a cat.
Can you see through his eyes, or here for the
No, that's a different ability. I can't utilize that yet.
Okay. So,
Well, I could, but I chose 2 different ones.
okay.
Yeah.
So Felix is, you set Felix down and send him in there. He's there.
He has to be within 1 mile of me.
Okay. So he's
Yeah, it's not that hard.
he zips in. And a couple minutes pass. Then 10 minutes pass. And I hear. It's like an echoing. And that's about 15 minutes pass. And he comes back out.
Okay.
And he's got some what looks like some white powder on his paws, and he's licking his.
What is it?
Goblin cocaine.
Drug.
I'm like, what is it? Like, because I can communicate empathically.
Okay. Well, he's empathically means emotion. So he's happy.
Uh-oh.
He found some of the good stuff.
Can I try to see?
I'll rub
You want
some
me
of the,
to check it?
Get your own.
I just rub a little bit and put it on my
I can
tongue. What
check
is
it
it?
for you.
It's poison. Make a fort save.
It's like
It's catnip, but it's poison 12.
Do you want me to check it?
Alright. So you taste it. It's very sweet.
Okay.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Cats
sugar-
don't have sweet tooth. So
Sugar might be but it also has a little bit of an acidic kick to it.
Okay.
You want me to do crafting?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It stepped in Sour Patch Kid sugar.
I got a 18.
All right, you're not exactly sure, but you think it's some sort of a sweetener.
Sweet.
A sweetener, yes.
Yay.
You have no clue how the heck.
Stevia leaf extract.
Yeah. You have no clue how the heck
It's not coca.
the cat got its paws on the. It's the reason why you think it's a sugar sweetener extract is because the powder is not like dust powder, it's like granulated. Although it's not, it's a little not all even, but it's sweet with a little bit of acidic. Almost like
So did he see anything that was scary there, or anything?
you don't feel anything other than like contentment at the moment when he's licking it.
It doesn't seem like there's anything other than sweet, sugary stuff on the
All
other
right.
end.
Why are you not? All right. What the?
Can you close off
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here.
I want to see what's the sugary stuff leads to.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
He's gonna go down.
You're gonna go? Yeah. Just to the edge, just to
Okay.
see. Yeah.
So you go in. And what are you guys gonna do while he disappears?
You going with him?
Waiting.
How long do you think it's gonna be?
I'm gonna stealth him, but
Okay, nah, stop.
Yeah, we're not coming with it.
yeah.
You can't stuff like that.
That's a 17.
It'll be fun. We'll see where he how he comes out from this.
Alright. Well, 7 or 8 minutes pass. He's gone.
I'm getting everything set up to be able to close the door.
Okay.
Not doing it yet, obviously.
Actually, what are you gonna do?
I'm waiting.
What are you about to do?
I gotta wait. There's nothing I can do.
Okay. So your cat's with you guys.
Actually, I keep the cat
Come
there.
back. Oh, alright.
Okay. So if I need help, I'll message him and he can start pulling on their pants.
You're like, yeah. It's like, wait, I've found something. And he'll be like,
That should be a thing that'll help.
Yell down there. Have you found anything yet?
so much for your hotel. That took a -10. So, as you're
Well,
walking,
Shut up.
another -10.
I'm trying to be stealthy here.
You see some orange powder, yellow powder, small heaps of it.
What's your light source?
Well, that's right. You're stealth. You don't have.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Just a torch.
A torch.
You're gonna light a torch?
Yeah.
Alright, -20 to the stealth check.
No, that's for seeing. I'm just moving quietly.
No, big enough now. All right. So you're going further and further.
So it's still really hidden if it's blind.
Yeah.
And can't sense heat.
Or have tremor sense.
Yep.
It opened the cave,
Or
the
lies.
passageway opens
That's
up
what he said
into
first.
Yeah, the blind.
into a larger cave.
Lord.
There are 3 passageways. One is going towards your left. One is, it's directly in front of you, about 70 feet,
Right.
but it is, it looks like it's going to be difficult to traverse because there's a lot of stalactites and a lot of outcroppings, so it's like, oh, you must really squeeze and be a
Right.
contortionist to get past. And then on the right-hand side is another passage that snakes backwards, but at the base of this is 9 sacks.
Okay.
One of them's open and has white powder in it.
Okay. Well, do the other ones seem like there's like?
It's a whole sack of cocaine.
They all look about around the same size. They're about 10 pounds,
Okay.
approximately.
So that's 9. So that's 90 pounds.
Yes.
So
It's more than you. Than how much you weigh.
I can carry 2. All right. I'll pick 2 of the sacks and come back.
Okay. So you sneak back in.
So, where are you holding the torch now?
does this thing say coca powder?
You know, we can hold
the 10
this way and this way.
10-pound bags.
Yeah, they.
You 10-pound bags.
How much do you weigh? You.
Oh, I mean,
how
10
tall-
pounds gets
how-
me
how-
too encumbered. Yeah.
Okay. How
You know, it's just it's the size of the bag.
Pounds get
Two-
you. It's
2
covered.
10-pound bags will literally like take your hand. You couldn't hold them that way.
That's funny though.
You clearly never shop for groceries.
I'm not a gnome.
How tall are you, by the way?
What?
How tall is a gnome?
Oh, like
3
4
feet.
feet.
3 feet.
3 to 4 feet.
You're
Yeah.
the size of a 5-year-old? Come on, 6 years
Yeah.
6-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen when a 6-year-old carry a gallon of milk?
It's funny.
It takes 2 hands.
2 hands. You're trying to carry 2 of them.
But they're not
And a
strong.
torch.
He's strong.
No.
It's strength.
No, he's got a 10 strength.
No, that's
I'm
not
as
bad.
strong as a normal human.
Alright. So you managed to get past some of us. Make 1 reflex save, please.
Here's the 1. No.
Oh, it's a good roll.
Okay, excellent.
You don't
Critical
accidentally
succeed.
snort it.
So you,
That's a 30. Yeah.
all right. There are some sharp rocks that you managed to avoid.
30.
So that will help
Yeah.
cut the back. You see him come with his little torch, returning, and he has. So what are you gonna tell him as you see him?
There's more bags of this stuff on the other
What
end.
is it?
It's good.
Some
It's
sweet-
worth a lot.
Sweet stuff with.
Is it worth a lot?
Yeah, sugar is. How much is sugar?
Worth its weight in almost.
We don't know that
Worth the
it's
weight.
sugar.
Worth
It's
the
not
weight.
sugar.
Worth its weight in copper?
No,
Silver?
It's probably worth the weight in silver, maybe plus some gold as well. It's worth a lot. It's worth a lot.
It's not sugar.
Only nobility can really afford it.
Is it sugar?
You don't know. You don't know. It's sweet with a lemony aftertaste, but that's all you know.
Yeah, it's sugar. It's sweet.
Lemony aftertaste.
Yeah, it's sugar. It's half candy.
Okay.
It might be candy.
You realize that it was made or brought in by
By
goblins.
No, it was when they robbed that thing. This is what they all took.
So this could have been some of the stuff from
Right.
This is
the
loot.
There's 7 more bags right at the end of the thing.
Ask the laborers if they've
All right.
ever seen this stuff before.
They're not there.
Put the torch away.
Okay.
Okay.
Felix like,
I'm gonna cast a light spell on your belt buckle.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Now you have light. Now
All
you
right.
can carry them.
All right, go ahead. Have fun.
We'll wait here because this
It's
passageway
gonna
is
take
too narrow.
forever. We can go like 2 people can go and grab.
All right.
It'll
Only
be
you two
faster.
can
Only you two
We
can go.
can't pass each other. It's
Right, but we don't have to pass each
In
other.
single file.
Single file.
fine. Let's go.
Okay, so we'll go grab the other bag.
Okay. Better be
grab
okay.
you grab 4 more bags
I know.
and take it out. The
Hang on.
last couple, only one of the bags was
Already open. I don't care. I don't want to bother with that one.
okay. So you got all the bags that you can.
That's
Okay.
the one that
The
The
cat
cat
got
too.
too.
Yeah.
Felix is then licks some of the when you're not
Right.
he makes his way there and starts licking it.
Okay. So you see, made up
Okay.
enough.
Okay. Let's get this door closed. Let's get out of here.
Okay. I press the button. The door closes. Let's
No,
go.
no. He needs to disable the
I've been
mechanism.
waiting for you to come back to disable the door.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, you make a crafting check with a +5.
Hand off the bags to the laborers.
With
Yeah.
a +5 bonus, it's a third. Yeah, if it's stonework, so that makes it a 30
easily.
or 29. 29.
The mechanism is irreparably broken. It's completely broken. Leave. Okay. And you press the button and
Yep.
it won't open again.
Okay.
At
You
least
said
not-
there were 6 sacks in the barracks room too, though, right?
Those are the barracks. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we've got 8 bags of this sugary substance. Yes.
It's worth a lot.
Have the
We
laborers
don't know
grab
what
those
it
sacks
is.
too.
We don't know if it's worth
All
a
right.
lot.
No idea.
We'll check them as we go.
Yeah.
But
So
let's just get out of here.
Would it be a craft check to see what it is?
I already tried.
You're right.
I got 18,
Yeah.
and I couldn't tell.
You can try if you want.
Okay.
If it's alchemical in nature, you need the craft alchemy feat in order to be able to attempt
Which
this.
I have.
Yeah.
Is it alchemical or is it just natural?
That's it. Oh, it's as far as you know, it's natural.
Okay.
I have the alchemy as well.
Yep.
So.
That's a 22.
Okay. What you think it is similar to sugar.
Okay.
It's sweet. The acidic acid taste is because it's from a type of watery fruit. Okay, they utilize it's a pretty involved process. It's very labor intensive, but it's almost similar to how sugar cane is made. You
Right.
pulp it, put water through it, strain it, and all that stuff, and then you cake it, and then you cut it to pieces, and it can be pretty valuable. It's not found on this continent.
It's pretty valuable. It's not even on this continent.
Let's get out of here.
It's all right. You return back
Okay.
to
Is anyone down hit points? Just
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
8.
8. 8.
I'm fine.
Steven?
Oh, he's fine too. I critically healed him.
Okay. Alright, because I got 2 first level spells left.
Okay.
So
So I'll use that.
I'll use them up. I'll do the 2-pointer. It's a D8 plus 8, so if you're only down 8, you're back up to full.
Yay!
Yay!
And I am down to cantrips.
They get everything? Excellent. Let's head back to town and we can...
You head back to town. 2 hours later, you're in town. What do you wish to do with your bags of loot? The elf is, the merchants are very happy to see the laborers and, of course, you guys.
ask the merchants about this sugary substance. It's something they've seen before or sold before.
Alright, so the elf looks at it a bit, It tastes like sugar, but it has a lemony aftertaste.
I tell them from what plant it's made.
It's rare to have that in here. We didn't transport that at all.
Could it possibly be,
That means we could sell it.
could it be from
And that means
what was
Someone
the name of
from
this?
other continent came here.
What's
Yes,
the name of
right.
the other continent again, or the other city? From
It's from
country.
the Pharos Empire.
the Pharos.
This also
Is it-
came from the Pharaoh's Empire?
Is it
The
something
Pharos
that
Empire
could have
is-
Fair
Let
share
me put it this
or
way.
no share? Because they were
In
making
terms of
fun me.
geography,
No,
they own their own continent.
You're
It's about approximately
Then I'll
the
take back the gold bar.
It's approximately the size of Australia in terms of how much land they control. Okay. It used to be 4 kingdoms. It's now 1.
And that this type of plant grows there.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright.
Another
I guess we're going to
Pharaoh's
need
Empire.
some way to transport it for real then, aren't we?
Well, we've got the wagons and the caravan. We're heading off to Boxford.
Something else to
Alright.
guard.
Actually,
Well,
so you're
we're
not
not
merchant.
leaving
Do you
yet.
want to buy them off of me?
He considers it. We're rather the value of those bags. We don't have enough money
Okay.
with us. We'll give you what we promised for. But when we reach there, we'll give you the lump sum of what we owe you for
Right.
guarding caravan duty and for returning our supplies.
Okay.
So
Do you know people that would buy this, though?
of course.
Okay, so
Of course, a lot of noble houses would buy it. And,
give them a 10% and have them sell it, and then they get a...
No, I'll just sell it to them and let them make the profit. I'm sure they're not going to give me full price.
he says, "Come along."
Okay.
All right,
We're
so
leaving about.
No,
3
we're
hours.
not, well, we may want to stay a little bit longer, because Grimdor
no,
wasn't ready to
we're
go,
okay.
I thought.
We're okay.
You sure?
Yeah, we're okay to go. To make sure everything is fine. They say they'll be okay without us.
Do they have the note to the temple at the...
Templar? Oh, you gave me or I gave it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
I have the note. We have everything we're going to sell. I said, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
You might want to write that. That's all right. Write down the scroll for knights of the Green Flame, and then also the one of you or two, whatever. There are 8 sacks of the sugar substance. The sugar, the lemon sugar.
Since you have shown your alchemical knowledge, can you try to figure out what these 2 potions are?
Go ahead.
Sure.
He drinks them both. This one was a potion of healing.
Nice. All right.
The other one was poison. Wait, I took them in the wrong order.
Both of them are healing potions.
Healing
They
potions.
do 2d8 plus 2 each.
Alright. You know, you seem to go off on your own a lot and need healing. You should probably take one of these.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
One healing pot.
You all also might want to write down, I'm not sure if you're keep it or not, those gold bars. The
I think, yeah, we
I have one written down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head on off
Alright.
to Voxburg.
So we're leaving in the evening?
Roughly speaking, yes.
Alright.
they don't really mind. They're gonna make about 3 or 4 hours travel and continue onwards.
Sure.
All right. So we are going to conclude for this today, for this adventure. As usual, if you enjoy our video, hit a like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll see you next time.